All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everybody. We share some music in the background as well. So today we're going to share the slides. Okay. The slides that we're going to talk about is my prediction for 2022. My prediction for 2022. For those people who are watching on Premium Mall, okay. Thanks for joining us. Okay. Those people watching on 1965 on YouTube, I'm trying to do it for recording sake. Okay, cool. Are you guys ready? Screen is blur. Okay, we're not looking at handbags. So more important is my voice. Okay, the slides you already have. The slides for Facebook, I already give you the code. The slides are under PRE+1. PRE+1. If you guys are good to go, please do a lot of likes, please. Yes, okay. Good, okay. So we've got close to maybe about 700 over people. PRE+1, lots of like and share, please. Okay. So some disclaimer on slide number 1, okay. Please, this is not a guidance for purchase of stocks and shares whatsoever. So please do not, later complain you lost money because of my advice. You can do your own education, okay. I'm trying to give an additional point of data point for you. Cool? Okay. To start off first, let's start with something more light-hearted first, shall we? Something more light-hearted, something more easy-going first, which is that there's some CPF tips and hacks. You want to learn now? CPF tips and hacks. I share with you on the 5455 maneuver, right? I will answer one question here by quite a few people. Some people say that CPF has stopped and plugged the hole. This loophole has been plugged. Okay, 5455, remember the 5455 maneuver, the special account shielding, okay? The special account shielding is still valid right now. The government has not plugged the hole. I suspect the government won't plug the hole, okay? Because it's not even a loophole. I think it's good for people if they can do it. That's why I'm educating people. I think the government is, I cannot speak for government. My guess is that the government is semi-supportive of it because it helps people to have more money for their retirement. Okay, so therefore, please do not have the wrong perception that the SA shielding, special account shielding, has been plugged by the government. Okay, so today's slides is PRE+1 in Facebook. Okay, not POT+1, Mei Chai Lai. Okay, so I'll give you a few more CPF tips and hacks. Okay, first of all is a scorecard. Okay, some of you all have not seen this. This just came out this morning. 1st of January is always a very exciting day for CPF investors. That include you and me. Why is it so? Because on this day, the CPF interest rate is credited in. In fact, it was credited yesterday night, okay, on 31st. And today I could calculate out, but but it's always good to see finally coming in. Okay, so this is my account, the interest credited. This is my wife's, or the other way around. Yes, this is my wife's, and these are my 3 kids. Okay, combined, the whole family has 50,877 of CPF interest. 50,877. You got to like and share this. Okay, 50,877. Okay, so much interest, right? By doing, listen carefully, by doing nothing. We didn't do anything. Just continue to work. For the kids, they're lucky I put some money in at a younger age. By doing nothing, we get $50,000. Some household, the lower income household, 1 year also don't have 50,000. No, we have 50,000 there by doing absolutely nothing. This is a prime classic example of passive income. Very passive income. What we have in our CPF, this doesn't include my gains from my CPF investment in endowers and some of the other counters that I talk about. Okay, this for 1 whole year's interest. Okay, 1 whole year interest, I've got $50,000 for my whole household. The magic number for the kids, I told you all, right? What's the magic number put in their account, the SA account? Anybody remember? I'm like a teacher asking for lesson. I'm just going to test, okay? Okay, anybody remember what is the magic number, okay, to put into their special account, the kids' special account? Anybody remember? Okay, Yes, everybody have listened. 60,000. Why is it 60,000? Because the first 60,000 earns you 5% interest. No brainer. That's why I maxed out my kids at 60,000 first. First move. Well, I mean, in early days I can't do it because I was poorer, but later years it's much easier for me to do it. I maxed them out at 60,000. Okay. After that, every year they make $3,000 of interest for nothing. So every year 3,000 interest. So that's the first move you should make for your kids. Okay, because it's really money for nothing, right? Okay. So and then of course me and my wife, we have got a CPF, we max out, right, and things like that. So it is $50,000. Now it's not bragging. There's nothing to brag. If I want to brag, I use bigger numbers. I got bigger numbers. I already told you I bragged before once, right? Okay. But this number is there to motivate you guys that you can do it also. Now, it may not be able to do it immediately, but over time, you want to reach my stage of life where, I can get free, in a sense, free money from government. You want or don't want, okay? Now, this is this combination, yes, put all into, you can put 60 down to SA. How to check interest earned? You check it by looking at your CPF's website statement. Now this is a bit bragging, okay, a bit bragging, but this is not even what I make, okay. I remember I shared with you the strategy of the Kueh Lapis investment structure, and I told you that you can use operating account, sorry, not operating account, ordinary account, money in your CPF to invest in S&P 500 equivalent through a company called Endowers. That's the only company allowed by Singapore government, okay. Yeah, this is the, you cannot see, okay, you cannot see it. Okay, this one, the profit is here. This profit is here, 161,800. That's a for the period since COVID till now. So it's around May, June last year, June in 2020 till now. Okay, so if you were to times 2, because for last 2 years I make this amount, so the number is quite a big number. So what I'm trying to share with you is this is the Kueh Lapis investment structure that I share with you on concept. Now you see it in evidence. I hope that if this don't motivate you, that means you don't need to listen to this because you're damn rich. Okay? Yes, this one is, I'm not shy to say that I've got a lot of money more than this, but this kind of money motivates me. It's damn shook to have this money. Why is it damn shook? Because this money from the government. The government give you give me $51,000. How much time does you ever heard of you? How much time do you hear that you can get money from the government? It's always you giving money, and the government is going to increase the GST. The PM already declared that, right? Okay. Yeah. Now you can get money from the government. You want or don't want? Do you want money from the government? Okay, this is the most legitimate way, and the government encourages you to do that to get money from them, right? So this, I'm not trying to be government mouthpiece, I'm not. I'm trying to tell you this is a perfectly legitimate way of getting money. Yes, kids have CPF account. All my kids have CPF accounts since they're born. Yes, right? So this hack is good, right? It's not even a secret. Just top up your account, top up account, build your level. I told you in the initial the interest very low. Then now it swings up, right? How do I open account for CPF for kids? No, they automatically have it. Yeah. Okay, they automatically have it. What's the max I can transfer for my OASA? $186,000. Okay. How many years to put in SA? No, you just leave it there. Yeah. So, okay, you have a lot of questions. Please write them down. I want to finish the presentation. Then I will answer all questions. How about that? Okay. Keep doing like and share, Diana said that I just checked my CPF. I got $3,000 in my $3,000 interest in my SA. Damn shook, right? $3,000. Go be inspired, okay, to get money from the government. Damn shook, this money is damn shook. $50,000, how to find? Yeah, whole household. Some of you say, oh, I use my CPF to buy a condo. Every month I get $4,000, $3,000 plus for rental return. You got stress, you know, holding a apartment. You got a loan, you got to buy, you got to take some loans. You don't know whether property price is going to go down or go up. You don't know your tenant is going to spoil your house. You got renovation problem. Your tenant leave, you got to find another one. You got to find agent. This money, $50,000, zero stress. Zero stress. Don't even think about it. I hope you can understand. This motivation. Okay. So I haven't even reached my prediction yet. I just want to give you some hacks, to share with you. Okay. If you find it useful, please, lots of likes. Okay, lots of likes, Okay, lots of likes. Okay. Yes, lots of motivation. All right, cool. There's another hack that just came out. There's an opportunity for hack that just came out today. Yeah, today. What is it? Okay, an opportunity for a one-time top-up, $3,000 in your Medisave account. The government has increased the limit of the Medisave account from $63,000 to $66,000. Now, there was a time when people were rushing to take out money from CPF. By now, if you're listening to this, chances are, well, Roslyn, you have $12,500 in your OA and SA, your interest. You're amazing. Okay, that's a lot. Okay. Yeah, so you see, these are real interest, you know. So some of you still think it's house sale money, it's real money, okay? A lot of you are gonna retire rich if you all top it up. Okay, so let's go back to this one, okay? Opportunity or one-time top-up, the Medisave account, the limit has been increased from 63,000 to 66,000. A lot of people in the past want to take money out of their CPF. Now everybody is trying to find all ways to squeeze money into a CPF, but there is a limit. After SA and MA is maxed out, every year you can top up $37,740. 37740, $37,740. This increase gives you a one-time opportunity. Quickly top up first. If not, you will take quite a few months to top it up. Now you top it up, you make the interest earnings from this, okay? And that's a 4% interest, and you could you overflow into this, okay? Those in YouTube, those in Facebook, please save your question. Please save your question and ask later, okay? I want to answer a question, but I cannot answer now. If I start answering a question, I will never be able to finish my talk. Cool? Okay. So for those people who just came in, the deck for today, the PowerPoint deck for today, is under the code prediction. Okay, PRE plus one. PRE for prediction. PRE plus one. The references, the news articles that reference for is REF plus one. Okay, so REF plus one. Okay. Okay, are you ready? Okay, for those people who miss, we do have a YouTube channel. It's a 1M65YT plus one. 1M65YT plus one. Okay. Again, Sarah Wong, you got questions, ask later. Okay. Can you please continue to like and share? I want more people to hear this. Okay. I want more people to hear this set of prediction. Okay. I'm going to the solid prediction right now. I already showed you can make money. I already showed empirically you can make money from your CPF. It's not house sale. I will show you hundreds of $1,000s on my endowers account. I show you $50,000 for my whole household from CPF. These are real money. I'm encouraging you all to make this money, okay? Yes, okay. All your questions, please hold them until the end of the talk. I will answer your question, okay? I promise you. I've always kept to my promise so far for those people who have listened to me, okay? Are you ready? Okay. The first prediction is that I predict that the pandemic will come to an end, okay? Or at least endemic, okay? That means not so serious, more like a flu and a cough, okay? The COVID will come to an end, okay? And this is not me saying per se, not me saying per se. I have the World Health Organization chief, okay? The very smart man who also said this. He says that the article is from BBC, okay? BBC. He says that World Health Organization chief optimistic that the disease will be beaten in 2022, which is this year. Would you believe? Okay, and I'll give you empirical evidence why I think the pandemic will be beaten this year. Okay, I actually did the research, come out with the materials, then I saw this article. So this is there are two countries right now. The main reason right now is this. Okay, look at the title. The title says here, Omicron, okay, is likely a godsend global vaccine. It's a powerful global vaccine that's godsend, to my opinion. Okay, I could be wrong. I'm not a scientist. I'm an economist. I'm a mathematician. I'm a part-time handbag seller with my wife. But what I'm really good at is to read economic signals. Okay, and the Omicron is a powerful godsend global vaccine to my opinion. Okay, there are two countries right now that's invaded big time by Omicron. It is South Africa and UK. Two countries whack jalat, okay? Whack jalat by Omicron. Okay? But so it's 1M65YT plus 1. 1M65YT plus 1. That's for my YouTube channel, okay? Go there already, please remember to follow it, okay? 1M65 1 million by 65. 1M65YT for YouTube plus 1, okay? So let me show you two sets of data. Remember all your questions, hold it, write it down somewhere. I'll answer them. Okay. There are two sets of country data points I want to come up with. Okay. Number one is South Africa. Okay, and number two is UK. South Africa was hit 1 month ago. Okay, 1 month ago by the Omicron virus. The pandemic was jalan, man. Jalan is like everywhere kena, everyone kena. In fact, that pandemic was so bad in infection that it spreads very fast and very quickly. Remember I told you the R value? The R value means, if I get infected, how many people do I infect? Okay, the R value for so far for the Alpha, Beta, and Delta variant is 1 point something, but Omicron is 3 to 5. I gave you all the scientific evidence why, right? There was a Hong Kong Medical University professor called Professor Chan, who came out with a medical report and it came out a medical paper. It was widely read and published by all news media, and he gave a very simple reason. Okay, because the Omicron virus, they actually hit the airway and doesn't hit the lungs. But because it doesn't hit the lungs, it doesn't choke the lungs and suffocate lungs, so you don't have breathing problem. But because it's in the airway, when you breathe, you pass it out. So you breathe out and pass it out very quickly and easily. Okay, so therefore the Omicron virus is very infectious but not lethal. In fact, it's so mild that we don't see many lethality out of it. Okay, so the Omicron virus, let me show you. Okay, this is South Africa. This is South Africa infection data, not death, infection. Please like and share, non-stop like and share, so more people will get it. Okay, yes. This is the first wave, second wave, third wave. That means from the start of the pandemic, there was a spike, okay, in 2020. Then there was a second one, third one, fourth one. Correspondingly, this was the death. The death was high, 1 wave, 2 wave, 3 wave. And then the infection rise again in this pandemic, the fourth wave. Okay, the fourth wave will rise again. And the fourth wave is probably even higher in terms of peak. But it came down super fast. But look at the death count. Nothing. The pandemic has almost died. It's now on the decline. The pandemic is now on the decline rapidly in South Africa, and we did not see a significant rise in death count. Isn't that good news? Yeah, good news, right? Good news, hit some love and light, man. Yeah, it is a very good news that Omicron infects but doesn't kill. Okay, in fact, I think the Omicron, the number one symptom of Omicron is headache. Okay, maybe a bit of sore throat. Okay, and maybe a little bit of fever. That's it. Okay, I think 5th or 6th on the list was running nose and so on. So the Omicron actually is milder than some of the vaccine side effects. You all have your vaccine, right? You all got side effects now. Some of the side effects are damn jialat. When first night I got a fever, some of my friends become lembe. This, okay, is undisputable proof that the Omicron virus is not lethal, but it spreads very fast. So everybody will be hit. You will be hit, I'll be hit. Now, hit doesn't mean you'll be infected, you have encounter. Some of us will get infected, some of us will, because our body is strong, you will pass through, which basically means our immunity is strong. Okay? So this is in South Africa. And then from South Africa, it spreads over rapidly all over the world. UK is now hit jalan. Why? Because UK have this, they call it Freedom Day, you know. Wow, whole UK, all the Ang Moh, no need wear masks, all can do whatever you want. So what happened after that? Whatever you want now. So Omicron whack the country chalat. I think right now maybe about $400,000. Sorry, 500,000 people a day kena. Real serious shit. Excuse me for my language, okay? So what do we have? This is the infection rate. This UK, it went up. Look at how it spiked. You can't even see. You can download the slides to see. It spiked so high that I can't even see. And it's so sharp. It's on the edge of the graph. Rocket up. Many people kena already. So many people kena. Good luck to all the live streamers from Singapore were there. Right? It's almost for sure you have encountered, right? Yeah. But what happens to the death count? Right? This was the first wave, second wave, they died a hell of people. They don't jalan, I tell you. Nothing. If this is happening to UK, and this is happening in South Africa, what would you think will happen to the rest of the world? The infection is going to be fast and furious, like a bonfire, boom, will come. It's going to wipe the whole world fast and furious and clean. Everybody is going to have an encounter with it. It will build immunity, natural immunity. I like to say this, and everybody must listen to this, okay? With a wonderful wisdom of human scientists, doctors, medical professionals, ultimately it's nature that won. It was nature who rescued us. For those people who believe in God, this is the time to believe in God. Okay? So this is very important news. Okay? So different country will have different response. Okay? Different country will respond different rate. We lock down our country, many countries lock down themselves, so they will have different degree of spreading and things like that. We don't exactly know the effects on the immunocompromised people. That means people with cancer, with heart attack, with all those. Yesterday, I have a lunch with a famous cardiologist in Singapore from National Heart Center. You know, I asked him, "Do you lose any patients to COVID?" He said, "Of course." For those immunocompromised people, they actually lost. They can lose their life in the previous few strikes of COVID. But now, this is, to my opinion, good news. Let's say I'm wrong. Let's say I'm wrong about the lethality, you know, how deadly this virus will be, but I'm definitely not wrong on how infectious this is. Whether a lot of people die or not, what is going to be true is that there's going to be a lot of people that get infected. Even if I'm wrong, which I don't think I am, I've been doing a lot of research, watching a lot of scientists, giving reports. Even if I am not wrong, even if I'm wrong about the lethality, I'm not wrong about how infectious it is. Just based on that alone, many people are kena. Because many people are kena, they will develop natural immunity to it. The COVID will come to an end. I don't know whether it will be completely wiped out by 2020, but based on how fast and furious this is, it will hit very hard, okay? But this is another good news. The Delta variant is very deadly. So many people died, you know. I kid you not, we involved in some humanitarian rescue operation in India, which I won't go into detail. So many people died until I cried, you know. Yeah, I was working with some Indian friends on it. But the good news is this. The Omicron virus have displaced the Delta variant. Displaced. In simple Ang Moh, in my Hokkien Ang Moh, the Omicron virus has jiak the Delta virus. Yeah, just look at this. This is in London right now. The purple bar represents the bar represents new infection. The amount of infection right now, that the green bar represents Delta variant, and now the purple bar represents the Omicron variant. The Omicron variant has overtaken. There's almost no Delta variant left. You can see that. There's almost, some people say, wow, you kena both. No, it's not true. You only kena one. You only kena the purple one. The purple one, it's almost like Superman coming to save you, no? Yeah. Come on, share this, guys. Okay? Share this, guys. This one is very important news, right? It will change the world. We have been suffering under this earth-shaking information. What I don't like is the media right now go out and publishing all the stupid news, how big the infection is, right, without showing this set of data. Can they at least show this kind of data to give a balanced picture? The world is going to change. Earth-shaking information. And I'm not the only one saying this. Lots of people, scientists have found this out. This is in New York right now. New York, this was the level of infection, and this is by Delta variant, and now this is by the Omicron variant. It's totally replaced it. This one is the same thing. Can you see? This is by all the Alpha, Beta variant, is the number of infection, and now suddenly the green bar, I don't even think you can see it. The green bar is taken over. This is the Omicron variant. Is displacing the Delta variant. I'm giving you a 4-letter word. What's the 4-letter word? I don't know why you all can come up with also a funny code I never announced. I don't know it's DOC plus 1, okay? It's REF plus 1, okay, for reference. I give you all a 4-letter word called hope. Please don't type hope plus 1. Nah. I give you a hope. This information is hope, is our future. This is coming. This is real. Okay, it's real. I'm not a scientist, unfortunately. I cannot tell for sure 2022 will wipe it out. Okay, I cannot tell. But I can tell for sure we are in the start of the end. Okay? Yes. Okay. So I'm a trained economist, so I'm a trained economist. I read data for a living, right? Yes. It's very weird I end up helping be selling handbags, right? Okay. Yeah, but this is good news. Okay, it's good news. I also wish what I'm saying is coming true. Okay, but read the signals. I'm very good at reading signals. I made a lot of money reading signals. Okay, this one. Okay, just bear in mind, unless it's a new variant that replaces everything, then like I say, looking at where it is right now, I think this is the start of the end. Okay, but what happens when it starts then is where my whole talk is about. Cool. Okay. So today's slides is prediction PRE plus 1. PRE for prediction plus 1. Okay. PRE for prediction plus 1. Do you provide your research website? I need evidence of finding. Look at REF plus 1. My references are there. My slides are there. You can try to pull out some of this data. Yes. Okay. Cool. Yes. All right. Okay. So let's now with this as the backdrop, what does it mean for the rest of us? All right. This is where it's going. Okay. So the threat. What is the biggest threat to the whole world's economy? Is no longer COVID. It's no longer COVID. The biggest threat is this. I know you can see. I'm going to read to you. The biggest threat to 2022 is inflation. Is inflation. Inflation, inflation, inflation. I will tell you this, okay? Inflation already started. Inflation already started big time. Don't see too far. Okay, don't see too far. You can feel it in Singapore already. My mate is telling me, since I came back, sir, the food prices has gone up so high. This thing has gone so high. This thing has gone so high. My dad also tell me that. A lot of friends tell me that. It didn't cross my mind. I'm going to invite my wife. I'm going to invite my wife to come. There is one thing that has gone up in prices significantly. That's handbags. Right? B will come and tell you the handbag situation. The handbag prices have gone up. Yeah. Everyone is increasing prices.
I just heard unconfirmed news, okay, that some major brands are increasing price again, okay, in January. So some of the orders, right, I don't know whether you'll notice or not. I pull out certain brands from Shopee already. Yeah, because I haven't know the new price yet, but I know that some of the salespeople are already talking about it, telling me the information. Yeah, so they're going to increase price again.
Yeah, so everybody from logistics to thank you.
Can you give me more time to prepare?
She's watching a Chinese drama right now. Very excited. Okay, Yes. So everybody is right now, okay, scrambling because right now the biggest threat is inflation, and it's not even a prediction. It's already here. I do not foresee. I already saw, and I'm going to see it even big more. The Federal Reserve thinks that it is a short-term one. Jerome Powell actually said many times it's a transitory inflation. I hope he's true, but I don't think so. Okay. So meanwhile, in the past, it's just those increase in handbags will be Chanel, Gucci, LV. These will increase. They increase non-stop. This time around, it's across the board. Across the board, every brand, is increasing price, and I see it in every other thing as well. Right? It's not hyperinflation, but it's inflation, significant inflation. The size of fish in the fish and chip selling is Q3. Yeah, fish and chip also Q3. So many, I run a few companies, I invested in a few companies, I mentor a few companies. All of them are feeding back to me, this is the biggest pain point. Logistic air travel is expensive. I thought with all the air travel, yeah, okay. And actually, this is a point where I thought the government would be a bit more, more lenient on GST, but they didn't. I used to buy popiah at 150, then it went up 160, and yesterday I bought 190. Right? This is 2022 biggest economic threat. Okay, 2022 biggest economic threat. Those people in YouTube, you hold your question as well. I'm looking at 3 screens. So I'm looking at 3 screens. So you pardon me when I cannot answer all questions in one go. So you all got to pardon me. Let me show you how does it look like. Can you all see? Can you see? I got 3 cameras looking at me. Okay, I got 3 cameras looking at me. So here 2 cameras I can still patjiao, but the third one I don't know how to share the eyes. So pardon me. Okay, so jokes aside. So inflation is a clear and present danger right now. Okay, clear and present danger for 2022. Is a real problem right now for inflation, and inflation is a real problem. And I got 3 articles there. One is from Washington Post. The other one is from Bloomberg. This is a Washington Post. It says that inflation emerges as top economic challenge 2022. Bloomberg says the threat of inflation, blah, blah, blah. Straits Times also say that specter of high inflation looms large on Singapore 2022 growth. Okay, you all can take a look at the article. Okay, for those people, once you can Google further. Yes, Q&A after the talk. Okay. I don't know why everybody come up with very funny quotes I've never put up. Okay. So for what's the reason for inflation? What's the reason for inflation? Okay, simple reason. We have a prolonged period of what we call expansionary monetary policy. Now that's an economic term. Okay, let me bring it down for you in layman term. A period whereby we have prolonged low interest rates. And then the central banks across the world were printing money like crazy. In the past, listen carefully. You ever heard of printing of money? Printing of money, I know. Print money, just find a way to give everybody, whole country. It's the easiest and fastest way to increase economic activity. Printing of money. In the past, printing of money is actually very xiong. Printing of money means you got to take raw material, right? You got to have paper, paper you may get from Indonesia or whatever country. Then you got to go through the press and print. Yes, quantitative easing, yeah. You got to actually print the paper, cut the paper, and then go to have security guard bring the paper to the banks, distribute out to the whole country, and finally find a way to give everybody. That's called printing of money in the past. Now how they give money? How do you print money? Very simple. Digital. Add 1 0. Now there's so much money, right? Yeah, add 1 0, add 110, add 150. Everything computerized. Printing of money is instantaneous right now. Of course, the mechanism is so simple to print money right now. The stock market shot up to the sky. In March last year, it collapsed. The central bank come out and just said, we will do everything necessary to hold the line. Next minute, shoot to the moon. Straight away, I heard the news, I went to buy. Okay, why? It's because that relentless, so not relentless printing of money called quantitative easing. They print out trillions of dollars. Trillions. I know this word doesn't exist. They print out so much money right now that the whole world has too much liquidity. Coupled with the fact, now if you have just a lot of money, it's okay if your production can catch up. Then we got COVID. Kena lock up at home, kena cannot go out to work, kena lock up in hotel. You know, a lot of people cannot work. A bit of, wow, must be a COVID. You know, cannot come to work whatsoever, right? Foreign workers in China, in India, Bangladesh cannot come to Singapore. Our houses cannot be built. Cleaners and streets cannot be seen, and all this. Throughout the whole world, there was severe labor shortage. As a result, wages shot up. Okay, I have a media agency. You know, it's a media agency, advertising company, digital advertising company. We were try to hire 5 staff. Almost fall to our knees to beg people to join our company, and we're not paying low salary, you know, because it is so tight right now in the labor market. As a result, okay, then there's logistic disruption. The air freight has gone up because there's not enough passengers. Microchip shortage, food shortages, food price hike, inventory shortages. All this right now drive all the prices up. Inflation is going to be the biggest risk. Okay, it's going to be the biggest risk in the economy in the world, including Singapore. We cannot siam from it. It's going to hit us very hard. So what do we do? Okay. The most important thing, what inflation often result in, is higher interest rates. This one is almost for certain. So the central banks across the world is going to increase the interest rates. Okay, interest rates will increase in 2022 to combat inflation. This is from CNN. The Federal hint in multiple rate hike in 2022 to combat inflation. The Federal Reserve signals 3 rate hikes in the card in 2022. We know it's going to come, right? We know it's going to come. Singapore government, what does it do? With Singapore government, we rarely use this kind of policy. We use exchange rate. We use exchange rate to fight inflation. We increase the Singapore dollar value, and as a result, Singapore dollar become more expensive. The problem with that is that our exports become more expensive. So all these are very convoluted and very painful. Okay, so there's no CPF plus one. I don't know where all these codes come from. Let me just repeat the codes for today. Okay, listen carefully with all the codes. Okay, the codes for today for the slides is PRE plus 1 for prediction. Okay, then the references, I've tried to table some references there, are in REF plus 1. REF plus 1. Okay, for those people who missed the last few days talks, the first talk I gave was 4M65 plus 1. That was the foundation level, 4M65 plus 1. So you can type 4M65 plus 1, the slides will come. Then I talk about, teach you how to do S&P 500. Okay, so SP 500 plus 1, SP 500 plus 1. And I say that why the Singapore stock market is so shit and don't do dividend investing. Those are in the code SGX plus 1, SGX plus 1. Okay, yes. For those people who want to know my YouTube channel, the YouTube channel that is here, okay, we have 100 people there right now, is 1M65YT, 1M65 YouTube, 1M65YT plus 1. Okay, and for the Telegram channel, for 1M65 is 1M65TG, TG for Telegram, 1M65TG plus 1. So that's quite a big breath. Okay, yes. Got it? Okay. So are y'all cool for me to go on? Okay. So for those people in YouTube, those code doesn't work. You have to come to Premium More and premiummore.sg Facebook to get those slides. Don't ask me why the YouTube doesn't work on those things. Cool, huh? I'll go on with my talk, okay? Okay. So I think a very important thing to stress is that when the interest rate goes up, every interest rate goes up. Your savings rate, your lending rate, your property lending, your property loan mortgage rate also go up. Please continue to press like and share, okay? You will help me and help me share this to lots of people. Another prediction I have is property price, there will be a major correction, okay? Major correction, okay? Yeah, major correction. So I already shared in my property talk 2 days ago, okay? In my property talk, I told you that last year in November, we predicted there will be a major bull run, okay? A major bull run, and that's in one of my YouTube video and an article I shared as well. And in that major bull run that I predicted, I also predicted that the government will hold back the bull by whacking down heavy on ABSD, additional buyer stamp duty. Okay, someone, okay, Mei Chong, okay, Mei Chong, thank you. I'm trying to pin your comment. Okay, on this side, on Premium More, the codes are all pinned up already. Premium More, actually, if someone could pin up the, who could write the code, then I can pin it up as well. Okay, so the Singapore property bull run, okay, the bull run has been stopped by the Singapore government. That's my opinion. The bull run is over. The question right now is whether the bull run, okay, so the bull run is definitely over. I'm not sure whether the property prices will crash. Definitely there'll be a correction. For sure, there'll be a correction. I don't know whether it'll lead to crash, but, okay, oh yeah, Mei Chong, thank you. Mei Chong, thank you for posting on both groups, okay? So I pin up the codes on both sides already. For YouTube, I don't know how to do it, sorry. You have to come over to the Premium More page. Incidentally, the Premium More page is my wife's company channel. This is mainly for handbags, okay? So pardon me when you suddenly hear another day that we're all selling handbags. So, okay, cool. So the Singapore property bull run has been curbed by government, and the Singapore interest rate rise is imminent in the time horizon. I can see coming already. If globally all interest rate rise, Singapore is being such an open economy, you cannot run away. The interest rate will rise as well. When the interest rate rise, it will hit mortgage rate. 1-2% rise can kill mortgage. For those people who think that who think that is a small thing, it's not. Okay. Now I don't know how much it will increase because I cannot predict the level of accuracy, but I know that the property bull run has now been stopped. You'll probably have some correction. Okay. All right. So I've been telling my brother who owns a condo and wanted to sell a condo. I told him to try to sell it, and he was marketing, just can't find a good price. And now I think the day is over. Okay. The next thing I'll predict. So someone said, no, Mr. Lu, you share that with this COVID end of COVID that's going to come, the stock market should go up, right? Not necessary. I'm going to predict this, okay? I'm going to predict this. Before my prediction, I actually called my sifu and also checked with a few people to triangulate my thoughts. I think most of them come more or less directionally in the same direction. We're going to see stock market turbulence. What's turbulence? Stock market turbulence means maybe a normal time is like this. Turbulence is like this, okay? And and why is it there going to be turbulence, okay? There's an up, the reason for upswing and there's reason for downswing, okay? Sometimes there's no reason for anything, so you got to very sian. But this time around, there's reason for huge upswing and a reason for huge downswing. And when the two reasons come, but they come at different time, what will happen? Will it go like that or will it go like that? I don't know, but I know it's big swings, okay? Why is it so, okay? With what we see in the Omicron virus, even the Omicron virus don't come with all the safety measures and everybody get infected, vaccination, all this. 2022, many companies are really predicting a major economic recovery. Okay, this is JP Morgan. It says that, let me read to you. Okay, JP Morgan says that 2022 will be a great year. COVID impact will be diminished and the economy will fully recover. Okay, I'm not so gung-ho like JP Morgan. JP Morgan maybe a bit too gung-ho on this. I think the recover, I don't think will fully recover, okay? Second is that even our Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong himself said, 2022, a time of transition for Singapore with economic recovery and expansion of travel expected. So even our Prime Minister, who's a very smart man, also say that, right? And this is a research agency, which I can't remember which one, the surge in global inflation, blah, 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 but Morgan Stanley economist says that there will be a 4.7% global growth in 2022. So basically, everybody is predicting economic recovery. And if there's an economic recovery, it must come with the same thinking that that there will be an upswing in our stock prices. But that's not necessarily true, because we are also seeing a downside from interest rate hikes. When interest goes up, our stock prices goes down. Okay, so there is major reason for upswing and there's major reason for downswing. So as a result, just to repeat again more clearly, let me articulate again more clearly. I've already said the market has reasons to recover strongly because there's good reason I believe that the Omicron will bring an end to a pandemic. So a lot of economic activities will go up, economic recovery will go up. But inflationary pressure is so high right now that across the board, governments are forced to increase interest rate and contract some of the overheating to bring those inflationary pressure down. So that will cause stock prices to have a downward pressure. So here you have upward pressure, here is downward pressure. The most likely thing that happen is that you have huge fluctuation. I cannot tell whether it's going to huge fluctuation going up or huge fluctuation going down. But I'm going to give you a tip what to do at the end of the talk. So you hang on to my talk, okay? Cool, okay? Hang on to my talk. I'll give you a tip what to do. In fact, have we seen this before? Yes, I've seen this before. I've seen this before in 2000 and I've seen this a similar event in 2018. Okay, now this is the S&P 500, I believe. Okay, and 2018 there were big swings. Okay, there were big swings in 2018. I've experienced that. In fact, one of my leverage funds, which has been growing like 30-40% a year for a long time, has only that year they lost money. I mean, yeah, the year they lost money because there were huge volatility and swings. Okay, so we have seen a similar event. For that year, there was inflationary pressure and they increased interest rates. Okay, so plus a lot of other factors as well, which I won't go into. So as a result, what I wanted to share with everybody is this. Okay, what I share with everybody is this: that 2022 we have lots of economic volatility. I call it turbulence. Turbulence, okay, can spell risk and can spell opportunity. Okay, we'll go into that later. Okay, cool. So these are the major trends I'm seeing. Okay, I don't think I would at least be 80 to 80% correct on this. Okay, now what other predictions I have? Okay, too many. I do all these slides, do research, I do until my new year, all gone already for you guys, you know. Walao. Can you please like and share, please? Make sure more people see this. You know, I wanted to share this, is very important, very important. What other predictions are there, okay? 2022 predictions. Number one, widespread handbag prices increase. For sure. We see already. I don't need to predict. I mean, it is already here. Okay? So we'll see more and more of this and I really see it in these business. There'll be a travel and hospitality recovery. But I spoke to different people have different opinion. I think a lot of people will be willing to travel for holiday sake, leisure travel. But in terms of business travel, we might not see the kind of recovery because right now a lot of companies have now got used to using Zoom and all this, so they felt that maybe there's no need to travel as much. I tend to think of it as well because cost concern and all this. Second is that we're going to see a work from home and work from office hybrid. Nobody will ever go back to fully work from office if they can. I'm a boss myself, not in B's business. I've got a few my own companies as well. I don't think I ever want to move back to fully work from office. Okay, because I can save on rental space. If I got let's say 25 staff, I'll cater space for 15. That's enough. The rest can work from home, right? So you save cost on doing that. So in that sense, we'll have a work from home, work from office hybrid. This will mean your lifestyle has to adjust to that as well, right? There's also an impact on office REITs. For those people who believe your REITs, who are crazy about REITs, real estate investment trust, this is also a time that you got to pay attention as well. Okay, will you let okay? Hold the question. Would I let my staff work from home completely? No, right? Because all bosses want to see their staff. Okay, yes, right. So second is that I think there will be an online-offline convergence. Online-offline convergence. A lot of the retail companies, they were very used to selling offline retail, but because of pandemic now they work work online. So they used to be offline because of pandemic, work online. Now the market is open up. Let's have both. There will be a lot of this convergence, right? Start thinking about all these possibilities. This will mean something to your own business, your own careers, your own work, or whatsoever. Okay, yes. And finally, there is what I call post-COVID renaissance. You all know what's renaissance? I've shared it when I was in Europe. I talk about this concept renaissance. The Renaissance period was a period where there was huge mega explosion of culture, innovation, technology, science, and so on. That was in the, I don't know, 15th or 16th or 17th century. I can't remember. I think a post-COVID renaissance will happen, because there was a lot of rapid innovation because of COVID, and a lot of technology innovation. All this came out, but yet they were stifled by the COVID. Now COVID is coming to an end. This thing lift up. All the bottom-up innovation will explode. Why I know that? Because I'm in the startup space. I see them all. Yep. From all walks of all this business, everything is coming. Okay, everything coming. So this is the most important slide. If you have been sleeping, this is the most important slide because this should tell you what you should do for 2022. So in 2022, what should we do? This is the most important slide. Okay? For what this one slide, few sentence, I think for many days, by the way. Usually I write an article first before I give a talk, but today for you guys on New Year's Day, I promise you guys I've done it first, okay? I thought through it, I cross-checked with many smart people, all of them wiser than I think this is what you should do. The most important thing is that knowing that huge fluctuations are happening, okay? You got to adopt a time and crisis proven investment strategy. Now this sounds like 废话. It's even more because, and I told you how I spend lengths of time, hours developing the slides, talking to you all, and I talk until 我的嘴拿要大了, so 我要再喝水一下. Usually in one talk I'll have 2 cups of water. This is the second cup already. I taught you on first build your fundamental layer on 1965. Your CPF 1965 must be your fundamental level. Whatever windstorm blow or so, until one nuclear bomb drop, or if everybody's stupid go and vote for a shit government, then the thing will be wiped out. But let's assume that we're all wise and there's no nuclear bomb that's going to drop in Singapore. That one will be there. I already show you in the beginning of the slide. That slide shows you this year, the Lu family make $50,000 from it. Such good money, right? Such good money. $50,000 for some people, it just came in later. Again, I'll show you again, okay? Yep. This is the total Lu family return. $50,000 that's credited today, 1st of January. $50,000 CPF. government give you money you want or don't want. That fundamental layer must be there. That is a rock solid investment layer that if you were to hold it there at that level, okay, if you were to hold it there at that level, it will be at least a fundamental level that's investment proven, okay. With that, then you move up, you continue to work, nothing more, just continue to work whatsoever, you will move up to 4M65. I've taught you how to do it. I taught you how to do it already, right? At 4M65. At 55 years old onwards, you can touch already. Why do you need to touch so early? There's no need to touch the money. The more you touch the money, the more you will lose money. Okay? Look at all your investment. Ask yourself, for those money that you can touch easily, did you make money out of it? It is precisely all those investment that you're not allowed to touch that you actually make a hell of money on. Okay, these, by the way, those codes that many people are typing right now, they send a messenger link to your Facebook. Either pull down, you can pull the slides down or pull out some references. Okay, so the first and most important thing is to have a time proven investment strategy. Okay, I'm talking about investment strategy. I didn't ask you. A lot of people every time ask me this, Mr. Lu, this stock can buy or not? This stock can buy or not? This stock should I sell? This one I will buy or not? I'll ask them, what's your strategy? What strategy? Even if you can make money one-off, what's your next round? What's your next round? Do you have something that you know your whole life will always make money on? You need to have that strategy. Once you have that strategy, for example, I taught you 165, 465, then you layer up with S&P 500, maybe with NASDAQ, okay? And then all the other things I talk about, if you can line this up, you'll be multi-millionaire for sure. Okay? It's what I call the Kueh Lapis investment structure, right? If you have this, whatever turbulence comes, you don't need to be afraid. There's no need to overreact, okay? So you must stick to assets that compounds over a long period of time. Do not just have this one puff cigarette. Oh no, Mr. Lu, I found this thing very cheap right now. I buy it, wow, it jump up one time. Then after that, how? You must have asset that compounds over a long period of time. The special account compounds wonderfully. The Medisave accounts compound to a large extent as well. Your CPF compounds. And then, if you take a little bit more risk in your S&P fund, you'll compound as well. Okay? So, you got to have assets that compound. You stick to assets that compound a long period of time. This one, I've got a few people telling me this over the last few days, and every time I read this, I heartache. Mr. Lu, I just summarize it. Mr. Lu, I lost a lot of money listening to a broker, listening to my friend, listening to my advisor, listening to all this, and I lost a lot of money. For example, most biggest one, Singapore stocks. Second biggest one, China stocks. I bought Alibaba at this price right now is half the price. I bought Singapore Press Holding at this price, and then now it's at this price. I bought Star at this price, now at this price. I bought High Flux at this price, it's now this price. I bought Sembcorp Marine at this price, now it's this price. Those stock doesn't compound. I kid you not. Don't you think, if you're listening to me and you're a high senior executive, and I know in our group there are many of them, okay? I was once upon a time a senior executive in a company as well, okay? I was a CEO in a Singtel subsidiary. I need to say this, okay? You may be a very good executive. Does not necessarily mean you're good with money management. Does not necessarily mean. I really urge you guys to relook at some. Don't think you're so smart in investment just because you know how to run your business well. It's two different skills. I don't know how to run Premium Mall. B knows how to run Premium Mall. I know how to manage money and manage investment. Okay, I know how to guide you guys so that you can avoid losing money. I can guide you guys so you can make lots of money in future. I didn't ask for a single cent. Notice I haven't asked for a single cent. I wish I could start ask for a single cent. Tonight, if I can collect $1 from every one of you, I would have been $1,000+ richer. But I felt that this is not the point. I'm joking about this. The thing I want to drive at is this. Okay, the thing I drive at is this. That you got to have asset that compound a long period of time and stop trying to punt by buying low, sell high, buying low, sell high. Try to pretend you're so smart that you can pick stocks here and there. You got to have a strategy that is time proven, that will compound over a long period of time. Okay? I get very emotional talk about this, so I'm going to cool down myself first. I get very emotional because too many people lost so much money. Yeah, they lost a lot of money and they come to me for help. I cannot turn water into wine. I can't. I cannot rescue you after it happened. I can rescue you by not letting it happen. Okay? Yes. Okay? So, okay, so much for emotionalism, huh? Sorry. So anyway, this is the most important statement. This is most important. Don't knee-jerk to media sensationalization and short-term shocks. Once your foundations are all strong, you're on time, you're properly laid up your kueh lapis investment structure that I talked about, you're well diversified into CPF, into assets that come out long run, there's no need to knee-jerk. Things that happen, news that come out are very scary and things like that. Go on with your life. Take care of children. Spend time with children. Spend time with husband and wives. For me, I try as much as possible to do the things that I'm passionate about and things like that, and just go on with life. B just will go out hunting for handbags. Okay, for you guys, that's what you enjoy most. Yes. Okay, for me, I'll spend my time, growing my companies, investing, and all these things, and spend a lot of time my family, my kids, wherever I can. If I'm overseas, I call my family. These are things that makes more sense. Whenever those news come, there's no need knee-jerk. Whatever it is, nothing will happen to a portfolio in 10, 20 years time. A lot of people write to me and say, "Oh, Mr. Lu, I follow your advice. I put in S&P 500." Okay, I every time I'm very worried. Whenever a shock comes, they will knee-jerk and sell. I've asked them, are you prepared to take on 10, 20, 30 years investment time horizon? Okay, cool. The last advice I want to give everybody is this, and then we go into Q&A, okay? Very, very important, this one. Upskill yourself. Please upskill yourself. I'm not a Singapore government. It's here to save your life. Upskill yourself in digital marketing skill, example, blockchain, cybersecurity, fintech, meditech, data analytics, next generation commerce, Internet of Things, blah, blah, blah. Go upskill yourself in the latest, most important thing, okay? Those people who come in with questions, hold your questions, I will answer them. Write down questions. Later when I say ask, then you ask, okay? Now the YouTube and the Facebook, the question go, I cannot catch it. I'm giving a talk right now, okay? So why is this so important, upskill, okay? A lot of your skills right now are redundant, really redundant. I'm now 49, going 50 years old. B will be going 50 years old in about a week's time, okay? I'll go 50 years old in about 10 months' time. So we are quite old. I feel this pressure, I in my skill, I keep up myself in big data analytics. I know big data analytics skills, okay? I can crunch data, I can do big data analytics, okay? I'm very good in digital marketing. I'm not as good, but my wife is better. She in her dinosaur skills, she in the dinosaur skills on social media also jump into live commerce. Bo pian, got to learn, right? And there's a lot of things, fintech, meditech, digital marketing, social marketing, blockchain. Please upskill yourself this, because when the COVID renaissance happen, who will be left behind? Who will be left behind? We got to catch up to the standard of where technology is and even leapfrog if possible. Cool? Okay? It's very important to ask yourself. Fortunately, the Singapore government is very kind. They give you lots of grants. Okay? The grants are given, there's lots of grants given in skills futures for you to learn. Right? Amazing stuff. Okay? Amazing stuff for you to learn. Yes, lao kok kok. Yeah, don't be lao kok kok. Okay? Right, look at myself. My hair is almost all gone. I'm still learning these skills. Okay? You got to upskill yourself to these skills. Okay? Okay. So, okay, let me just summarize in two buckets. You read a summary, okay? And then we'll do it in the Q&A. The Q&A actually you tend to learn more, okay? Number one is that I start off my talk sharing everybody that I make 50,000. The Lu family make $50,000 in our CPF on 1st of January. This is just simply by doing what I've been saying for 1 month already. Fill up your special account as much as possible for your kids, as much as possible. You know, fill up to $60,000 and so on. Okay. And then we make $50,000. You know, it's for some of you $50,000 not big deal. I damn happy I make $50,000 from the government because most of the time it's only the 政府 take 拿我们的钱, but this time is 我拿政府的钱 legally. Damn sure, you all can do it also. I'm sharing with you, okay? And then I told you all that right now there's a one-off opportunity because the Medisave basic healthcare sum has gone up by $3,000 from $63,000 to $66,000, quickly capitalizing on topping it up, okay? And the few predictions I have is number one, the COVID pandemic will come to an end. And why would it come to an end? It's because the Omicron virus has overtaken, it's going to displace the Delta variant, and itself is very infectious and yet very mild. Whether it's mild or not, it will infect the whole world. And after that, you know, all of us have immunity. So, which also means that pandemic is not going to be the biggest threat. But what is the biggest threat, everybody? It's going to be inflation. Inflation was caused a lot by our excessive printing of money, lower interest rate, supply chain disruption, shortage of labor, blah, blah, blah. Huge demand upswing because of end of pandemic. As a result, there's a price increase. When price increase, what happens? The inflationary pressure will come up, and therefore the interest rate will rise. Okay, as central bank fights to increase interest rate to fight the inflation. Property price will have a correction because the government in Singapore has inflicted ABSD on property policy, and as a result of also further increased interest rate, we'll see property price having a correction. Okay, stock market is going to have a turbulent time. There's good news and bad news all coming together. Okay, therefore the swings are a lot more bigger. That spells out a lot of opportunity for those people who want to nibble in, buy in the crash, buy in the correction, and those people who actually have watched my other talks, then you know what the layer of investments are that you need to line up. Okay, and therefore the most important thing is don't form those strong investment opportunity I talk about. If you want to download those slides, I've got them under I cannot remember. I've got them under 4M65 plus 1. The slides will come to you when I key it into Facebook comments here. 4M65 plus 1. You want to find out more about S&P 500, you put SP 500 plus 1. And for the property slides, you can type PPTY plus 1. Okay, PPTY plus 1. And then if you look at, if you want to know more about my YouTube channel, and please follow my YouTube channel, there's 111 people there right now, is 1M65YT plus 1. Okay? Agree what I said? You find it useful? Okay? Give me some feedback before I jump to Q&A. Meanwhile, can we do a bit of a premium more commercial? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as sponsored by my wife for using her channel, the handbags for today is Chloe CHL plus 1. Chloe for CHL plus 1. There's some tote bags available. Develux, a very high-end brand, is a DLX plus 1. DLX plus 1. Fendi is FD plus 1. Fendi FD plus 1. Most of is probably a Gucci hacker project called Hacker plus 1. HACK, yeah, Hacker plus 1. You might realize something. In Premium Mall, we stopped publishing a lot of photos, especially those with prices. That's because it become very sensitive right now to do that. All our photos right now are available on the Premium Mall Telegram channel, our Shopee channel, and our app. So Shopee channel, you already know how to go inside. You can go into our premium more app, which is where is my premium? Oh, shucks. APP plus one. Our app is called APP plus one. APP plus one. Okay. Premium more Telegram is PREM for premium, PREM TG plus one. PREM TG plus one. Okay, PREM TG plus one. Cool. Okay. All right. That's in a breath. Okay. There's a 5% discount on Shopee today. The last one until tomorrow or something like that. So don't forget. All right. That's enough for commercial. Are you ready for the Q&A? I will try keep sending a question if I missed it. Okay. Yes. For those people on YouTube, those plus one does not work. For those plus one does not work in YouTube. You gotta go to Premium More channel and do it. And why am I doing a Premium More channel? Because I don't have a proper Facebook channel for 1965. And more importantly, the Premium More channel has a lot of people there. I want to make sure my messages go up to a lot of people. Cool. All right, let's go. Okay. Shucks. The maximum CPF top up is 37,740. If I top up a lump sum right now, later my company contribute monthly CPF that exceeded a yearly contribution, will CPF refund my money? If you're okay, so if you have the first thing you do is that you need to understand you can top up your SA all the way up to $186,000. Okay. And then your monthly salary, okay, your monthly salary will further add into it, okay, and you distribute on your 3 buckets, okay. Now, the rules is that your salary can go on top of those limits, okay. But if they do exceed it, they will refund you. I'm very sure, okay. But don't count on me. I'm not CPF board. So you want to know some of this detail, please. Give a call to CPF. Soleil, you asked a question. So insightful, thank you. Would you advise us on using OA to move to SA or use cash on SA? I think cash has a lot of alternatives. So I will resist using cash to do it. I think first move I always do is to try to move OA into SA. Okay, because OA itself is very restricted use. Okay. Wow. What's your view on investment on semiconductors company? My view on investment in any company, as long as stock picking, is most people should not do it. Because it's very difficult to stock pick for individual companies. It's very difficult. Even like me who are semi-pro, I can't do it also. So therefore, if I can't do it and as a semi-pro, and I assume that, thank you dear. Oh gosh, okay. If I'm a semi-pro and I can't do it, I don't see how most people can do it. Okay. So yes, don't stock pick. Oh gosh. Mr. Lu, investment using CPF OA through endowers can buy S&P 500 in US market or only SGS and P 500 only? Actually, I don't know. That's a good question. They used to buy endowers using your OA can only buy the Lion Global Infinity Fund, which is mirror the S&P 500. So that's I don't know what is SGX S&P 500 equivalent. Okay, I think that might be Lion Global. I'm not very sure. Okay. Wow, all the questions jump so fast that I cannot catch up. Oh man, can transfer our CPF to our child's SA? Cannot. You gotta use cash. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Lu. Your question since oh gosh. Oh no, the question ran away. Yes, since interest payout is end of the year, does it matter we top up our CPF? Well, the government is not stupid, you know. You will count the number of months where or the period that you top up. You know, you cannot think that you top up end of the year to get a whole year's interest. No way. Okay. If I reach $200,000 in SA, is there any way to top up the SA? Yes, you can't top up, but you continue to work. Your salary contribution will go on top of SA plus the interest that you earn on SA on top of SA. Is it too late for someone at 65 to top up CPF? You can do a voluntary housing refund and you can top up your CPF OA and you still get 2.5%. Can top up MA what? Can use OA to top up Medisave? I don't know leh. Okay, I'm not very sure about that. Okay. I need to transfer my kids, but not possible. I think need to top up using cash. Yes. Do you think the property prices will be corrected immediately or I can't read the question, run away, or second half year? I cannot predict time period. Okay. I really cannot predict. I think the last I checked with property agents, the market is still fairly active, not as active as it used to be, but I think it's definitely coming down, okay, in activity. Precious metal, gold and silver, a good hedge against inflation. The problem is that I don't know the extent of this inflation. I get conflicting signals. One signal is that this is a short-term inflation. One is that this is a long-term, this is a mid-term inflation, not long-term. I don't think it'll be long-term. So I can't tell. So is it worthwhile to just go and buy something to hedge against this one or just ride it out? I'll prefer ride it out. Mr. Lu, if I owe an SA put on RA, so if I put an SA put on RA, so what must we do? Remember I talked about the only thing you could do is a special account shielding. Okay, I talked about that in the last session. Mr. Lu, where to put my money to hedge against inflation? My view is that the inflation will be short, maybe 1 year, because by then production will catch up already. If it is so, 1 year makes 1.5 years. Just putting money just to hedge a 1 year is not worth the risk because you hedge also have hedge risk. So I will prefer just ride it out, but I could be wrong in that, okay? Is it wise idea to use CPF to pay a housing loan? No, it is not. If you can use cash, you should use cash because the interest rate on housing loan is very low. May I understand why you prefer S&P 500 or STI? You didn't hear my talk on S&P 500. I talked one whole talk on it, you know. Try to download the slides on SP 500. I think most information are there. Okay, Mr. Lu, I'm 55 next year, so should I transfer from OA to SA to meet the 60K? Oh shucks, I lost the question. To make 60K, I'm not working, so SA is really low. Try work as hard as possible, max out SA as much as possible because the SA gives a lot of interest. Okay, just bear in mind that the SA eventually will go to RA. It will give out to you in terms of CPF Life, which is an annuity. Okay, you won't take it out one shot. Cheryl Kate, oh God. Okay, sorry, the questions. USD will depreciate. I can't tell currency. I can't tell currency movement. Any themes or investment focus for 2022? That's what my whole talk is all about. Okay, yeah, what you do, right? You know, you should just focus on a strategy that time proven. Can you make money in other strategy? Yes, but the strategy that I prescribe to is a very safe strategy. So if you think you're able to come up with other strategy, go ahead. But the strategy I prescribe is timeless, situationless, no, across all situation. Okay. I'm trying to get questions. Mr. Lu, will the cash, will the cash top up in SA in excess to FRS be transferred OA and SA after 55? You cannot top up beyond 100 and your cash top up cannot go beyond $186,000. So you just can't go against that. So there's no excess. Okay, well, cash out be channeled to higher retirement payout. You just can't top up beyond $186,000. Okay. Okay. Can SRS buy Lion S&P through endowers? Yes, you can. In fact, Sam, the chief investment officer of endowers, keep asking me to do it. I'm just too lazy to do it. Yeah, because I have it in another company. Why should we just top up the 3K to MA? That's what everybody's. That's what I've been trying to say. You know, you get some quick interest. Do you conduct formal lesson? This is as formal as I can get, really. I don't have much time, guys. Okay, this is really out of the. I don't see it. I'm doing this out of passion. You can see that, right? Okay. I haven't figured out how to make money out of giving talks like that. You know, one day if someone can teach me, I'm talking about big money, not small money, collecting fees for tuition, there's no value in it for me. But I cannot do more than this. I'm already swamped already. You know, I got talks, invitation that I really start pushing back already. If SA really max, can I talk about MOA through housing fund? Yes. What's the difference between hack for 1M6 and 4M65? You didn't attend my 1M65 and 4M65 talk. Download the slides, please. Okay. The key information is there. What do you do of fund with VR boom and AI boom? Oh, VR boom, yeah. I can't tell, you know. Something about technology innovation is that I don't like bet on it for investment. I like to bet on these companies as companies that I invest directly inside, where I know what they're doing. I can look at I can influence the founder, the senior management. I have trust in the technology. But as a fund to invest in the stock market, I don't dare. Okay, What's your use of? What's your view on using? Oh wow. What's your view on using OA to buy shoulders? When is a good time to sell? I don't know what's so good about shoulders. As a rule, I say S&P fund or equivalent global fund. Okay. When time to sell, 20, 30 years time. Okay. Sharks. Don't be pressured. Okay. I'm trying to get questions. That's running so fast. Will the same CPF rules? Sharks. Wait a minute. Any thoughts or prediction for Hang Seng ETF, tech ETF? Apart from S&P 500, I think, and Nasdaq and a few global diversified fund, I don't have any good feeling about other ETFs. Okay, Mr. Lu, do you top up? You did top up CPF for your kids, of course. Where do you get the interest money from? Yes, the magic number is 60,000. I shared this in our previous talk before. You cannot miss my talk, because once you miss my talk, you miss a very golden part. I meant to be life changing. Okay, I'm serious about it. I meant to be life changing by creating impact in your life. You miss one talk, you miss one chunk. Next time you come to me and say, Mr. Lu, I missed that part of talk, and as a result, I'm losing money right now. I don't know how best I can help you. Okay, Mr. Lu, wouldn't digital wallets overcome inflation next year because printing more tangible notes will decrease the value of wow? That question very long. Will decrease the value where digital has no sharing pure value. Actually, I don't exactly know what you mean by that. Okay, inflation. I don't need to see now to know that it's coming. I already see it's already here. I see it big time already in all my companies. And if you are a consumer, you will feel some of it also. Okay, cool. Yeah. If I got $60,000 now, isn't it better to top up SA or do voluntary housing fund? Oh, of course, SA 4% interest. Yes. Okay. Will you have all this content in your YouTube channel? Today one should be in the YouTube channel. YouTube channel, I'm trying an experiment to see how it goes. Yep. Why do we top up 60,000 in kids SA and not MA? There's no right or wrong in both. I like SA because SA, there's no right or wrong. SA, it can go way above the cap for SA is very high. The cap for MA is $66,000. So once it happened that yes, you overflow to SA, then But I like MA itself fills up very fast once you start working. S&P 540% tax, right? I don't know where it come from. Never heard of that before. What tax? Tax on what? Tax on capital gain, or tax on the dividends, or tax on what? Okay. Which S&P 500 should we buy? You know what? This specific question on which stock to buy, how to buy, I'm not going to answer it, but I know people can answer it, okay? And the people that can answer it are all in my Telegram channel. The Telegram channel for 1M65, the code is 1M65TG. 1M65TG. The only problem is very noisy there because there's now close to 20,000 people. 1M65TG is a Telegram link. We've got 15 to 20 community expert there, as smart or if not smarter than me in various fields. Ask some of these questions there, they will give you some recommendation. I cannot give the recommendation, okay? Yep. When you top up, where can I see your previous talk has been deleted? Okay? Yep. Don't miss my talk, guys. Okay, don't miss my talk. The next time I'm going to do some of this rerun will be sometime later. Should we do DCA for S&P fund in the coming year? Well, S&P fund, if you believe in the textbook answer, DCA means in good times and bad times keep buying. Okay, but I have a different approach we have shared in previous talks. Don't miss my talks, guys. Okay, yes. So follow this Premium More page, okay, or YouTube channel, especially a Premium More page. Once I go live, is that then you won't miss this talk. Okay, okay. So let's go back. Whatever cash pile I have, including a CPF OA, I break it into two, not necessarily equal. One of it, use DCA and buy. The other one, when the market crash, you whack down heavy, right? For me, I'm a bit more gutsy. Most of the time I'll whack down heavy, but for most people, you're not. you're not as gutsy because you didn't go through those experiential life events that I do, so you'll find it difficult to whack down. Okay, yep. So given the expected turbulence, what are the signals to look out for to enter in S&P 500 index? Very simple. S&P 500 crash, crash big time, 20, 10, 20, 30%, right? I don't think you will crash. Okay, I know you crash. You will try to try to watch out for wait, I'm trying try to watch out for adjustment of 5-10%. I think that will happen in this year. Okay, that I cannot tell where you should do it. I will start nibbling in this kind of mark. Jody Teng, gain a lot of knowledge from your past few talks, really provide a general great direction for me. Thank you, B, for your kindness. You have indirectly impact many. Nevertheless, enjoys B's sharing on Premium.sg. Please continue support her. Okay, please continue to support B. If not, yeah. Okay.
Please continue to support my handbag. Okay. Going back to Europe soon. Okay. More handbags coming. Okay.
We yeah, this trip coming back is so xiong. This only a few days for Benjamin, mainly for Benjamin to go to the army. We want to give him a proper send off to the army, and the send off is not that eventful. I just drop off at the camp, and then hopefully give him a hug and take a picture, and then that's it. Because we're not allowed to walk the camp and things like that. Yeah. So in a few days time we're going back. Oh, by the way, for those who again commercial, for those people who have any special orders minus Chanel, LV, and Hermes, all the other brands, whatever you are keen in, find the official website and get a screenshot of the item and send it to B9780682 or PM us on Facebook. Okay. Yes. All right. Let me go back to the other questions. Okay. Some more questions, please. Anybody has any more questions? No more questions. I see a lot of questions on. God. Okay. Sorry. When you mention upskilling and latest trend, what's your view on crypto? I think crypto is very badly misunderstood by many. A lot of people think it's either a fraud and a lot of things are golden opportunity. I tend to think in the middle of the road. First of all, the underlying technology of crypto is blockchain. Blockchain as a technology we all need to learn. At least have appreciative knowledge of it. Okay. And what I have is still not enough. Okay. I think that this space will be one of those building blocks that will change the world in some form and shape. Okay. For example, I think contracts in future will all move to crypto. Okay. But cryptocurrency as a form of investment, that one I'm not so sure. I've got mentees. I've got a mentee that make a hell of money of it. He's really good at it. Okay. And unfortunately, no matter how he try to teach me, he just go into one year and go out the other year. I just liabok you, So that it is something that I want to come to a point, a middle of the road approach and say that I think there's something there. We need to upskill ourselves to learn it. As well as just a part of technology. Sorry, Facebook. I'm just trying to juice up my phone, which is going out of battery. Okay. Yes. May I have a link to your Mandarin talk? Oh yes, I have a Mandarin talk. It's in my YouTube channel. 1965YT+1. 1965YT+1. Okay, 1965YT+1. You go there. All my past videos are there. For all my past videos there. Not necessarily the talks I have are here, but a lot of my learnings are all there already. Okay. When is the insurance talk? I haven't reached there. Okay. I'll try to do one. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I gotta spend time with my mother-in-law. Maybe Monday. I'll try. Okay. I'm 50. Is it too late? Top up now? I don't think so. Okay. I don't think it's too late. Last time I tend to think of 50 as too late. Now there are presidents at 70 plus years old and prime minister at 90 years old. I don't know, our prime minister is at 70 plus, so he's still doing good. I think it's not too late. What's a good level going for S&P 500? Again, they try to avoid timing, but there's this thing called dollar cost average. Try to go in. Try to go in consistently over a long period of time. Okay. I've put if I put 60,000 in my kid's CPF, the 5% interest is for the first 60,000, or it remains 5% as long as 60,000 above. It's only for first $60,000. Okay, the government is not going to give you so much money. What do you think of Tesla or equivalent growth stock? I told you I don't believe in stock picking, but I believe in algorithm trading. One of my batch of money, I don't put a lot of money in algorithm trading. They use machines to calculate based on certain algorithms, and then spit out shares to buy, and how much to buy and what time to buy and that kind of thing. One of them was spit out Tesla. So I bought Tesla, and I bought it at $600 or something like that. Now it's $1,000 or so. So I make quite a bit of money on that one. But other than basing on those algorithms, it's just based on buying, I would never have bought it myself. Okay. Is 56 years old too late? No, it's not too late. It's not too late. Okay. But you cannot it's too late to top up your SA, I think, but I think you can use enhanced ERS, enhanced retirement sum in your top up, or you do voluntary housing fund. Should we refinance our home loan to fixed rate based on what you said? I can't tell. It's very difficult to predict a long-term impact on interest rate. I can only tell you short-term impact. God, should we withdraw MA after reach 50? I don't think you can withdraw MA. You can only withdraw it you can only withdraw it through oh God, wait, I'm trying to get my signal. You can withdraw it through medical expenses, and trust me, you will have medical expenses that will help you wipe out your MA very easily. Okay, I can't see the questions on premium more here because the Facebook have some problems, so I'm trying to pull it out. Okay, yes, yep, okay, yes. Oh, Nigel, you're watching. Hello, Nigel. Sorry, I'm trying to get your Wi-Fi not stable. I don't know why the Wi-Fi is not stable. Okay. Oh God. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, let me just, for this Facebook page, don't mind. You hold it there. I adjust the toggle Wi-Fi. We're gonna answer all your questions there. Okay. God. Okay. Yes, I think I know why. Okay, guys, give me a minute. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. I hope that the internet is better right now on this side. Okay. Yes. Okay. After listening to the talk, I don't think I can retire early as I need to work to earn more interest. This is a topic. It's very controversial. I need to be a bit more abrasive. Pardon me for a bit abrasive on this concept called retirement. Why are so many people rushing to retire? Why? Why do people want to retire early? If you are working in a job that you enjoy, you won't want to retire, right? If you are not working in a job that you enjoy, you should quit and change to another job that you enjoy, right? So the concept of retirement, crush it like a paper and throw it in a dustbin. Your life should be dedicated into a life that you enjoy. So therefore, if you and don't wait until your later stage of your life, okay, then you say, I'll quit and start doing things I like. It is like Warren Buffett said this, and I'm sorry to be a bit more offensive on this one, okay? Warren Buffett said this, for those people who say that I will pursue my passion and enjoyable life later, it is like someone who says this, okay? I hope there are no kids here or under kids here. It's like saying that I'm saving sex for old age. That's quite funny, right? It's like saying I'm saving sex for old age, right? Don't hold back your passions in your life and which means that if there's no reason why you should be wanting to retire. There's no reason why you're wanting to retire. You should want to enjoy what you're working right now. Okay. I kid you not just myself is saying this. There's a lot of people saying, including our ex-Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew, say this. A lot of people, the minute they retire and just go into slum, they die very fast. Because work is a driving force of health as well. Okay. Think for US, they got pension here. Okay, so I'm looking at the questions. What's your recommendation on bonds? Bonds, and I said before in my previous session, bonds are meant to be counter-cyclical to shares. So the share price goes down, the bond price will go up. And the share price goes up, bond price goes down. So in that sense, it cushions the effect of the volatility. Okay. As a result, you don't get such a big swing. And this is a very cheap Kung Fu, which I'm not teaching in this group because it's very cheap. But I use this technique to curtail some of this fluctuation. Okay. For people in the middle income, will it be faster to max CPF by investing CPF to S&P 500 instead of putting in CPF as base? For people, for anybody, whether it's middle income, high income, low income, if you don't structure a base level using our words, okay, structure the 1M65 and 4M65 structure at the bottom properly and go straight into S&P 500 and stocks. When those stock prices go up and down and crash, you will overreact and do the wrong thing. Because you need a financial stabilizer to stabilize your financial emotions. Okay, and you will not get that unless you properly structure something to stabilize your mood. Okay, so it's very important. So based on what you say, bond prices should increase. No, bond prices decrease in interest rate time as well. Bond prices go inversely correlated to interest rates. Okay, do I see S&P 500 gains being offset by currency risk? Everybody has been telling me that, but have you seen how much S&P 500 gone up by? Since 2008 till now, the S&P 500 have gone up by 3 times. Okay, about 3 times. In 2008, I think the US dollar to Sing is probably a 1.4, 1.5. Now it's still at about that level. At 2012, it was 1.2 or something like that, and then it shot back. Okay, yeah. Sorry, there's a question here that came out many times. I keep missing it. Ling, sorry. Understand from Kueh Lapis investors. No, I think I answered that. Sorry. Wow. Okay. Is there a max in OA? There is no max in OA. Okay. Can we use SRS and buy S&P 500? Yes, you can. Should we put money in SRS to invest in S&P or use cash? Both is good. Mr. Lu, what's your view on children pursuing a computer science degree? That's a bit out of context here, but I'll answer the question. I've got 3 kids. Okay, when I look at my kids, okay, how I advise them on which university course to pick. First of all, I go back to first principle. What are they passionate about? What they're good at? Now, at that age, very frankly speaking, very few people know their passion. So as parents, we must help them figure out what they're good at and what their passions are. Okay? So in the case of Kate, she's a businesswoman for sure. Just personality, mine, unfortunately, I'll come to the unfortunate part. Very flamboyant, very sociable, very business-minded, very street smart. Okay? Shit in mathematics. Okay? Very good in languages, that kind of thing. She's clearly one. She'll pursue a business degree. I support her in that. She want to go SMU. In fact, I told her, if you can go to US, but unfortunately she doesn't want, and there's an outbreak of COVID, and she couldn't fly. So, but that's what she's good at, and we'll pursue the area. But I didn't stop there, and when there was a opportunity, she took a 6-month break. They call it leave of absence, and did a sabbatical and come and join us in Europe travels as well. So that she will pick up business skills. Okay, so that's my eldest kid, my eldest daughter. My second kid, which is Ben. Ben is mathematical. Ben is very hardworking. Ben is musical. Ben has a very keen interest in finance. Okay, a lot of my stock portfolio investment are managed by him, because you have to monitor some of these algorithms and things like that. It's a bit cheap, and at the right time need to rebalance and things like that. So he helped me do it. Because of his musical talent, he has a unique ability to sniff out patterns And in some of these things, you require pattern recognition. So he's good at it. He's pursuing his passion. So for him, I recommend him, which he agrees with me, do finance and music together. Okay, finance and music together. A very weird combination. I want to say this, okay? He won't be fantastic in finance. He won't be fantastic in music. But when you combine music and finance together, that's going to be very unique, okay? And I hope that the skill will carry him through in life. So you see, I'm trying to develop this skill. Now, for Emily, you know, she's like a mother, just workhorse, you know, workhorse, just chongster, okay? And she's very mathematical, you know, we'll develop her something on those lines. So discover what your kids are good at, channel them to those areas where they have probably will have a competitive advantage, rather than say that, oh, this area is hot right now, let's go chong to it. It's no different from, Tesla is very good now, let's go chong to it. I tell you right now, at one point in time, bubble tea was very good. So we all chong into it. Some of you don't even like bubble tea, right? It's not like me, I don't even drink bubble tea, right? You see what I mean? Okay. My special account already maxed out. What other avenues do I have to take advantage of CPF portfolio? If your special, Grace Liao, I don't know where you attended my previous talk. If your special account is maxed out and your Medisave account is already maxed out, which means that your basic foundation for 1965 is already there. Consider now for your spouse and for your kids. If those are also maxed out, or at least maxed out to a large extent, then consider yourself getting a higher return for OA as well. Okay, I like the S&P 500. You can decide yourself what do you like. Okay. Can you use OA to buy S&P 500? Yes, there is a company that enables you to do that. There's the only company, so I'm allowed to say it. Endowus is the only company that allows you to do that. Okay, and you can quote my name or quote Premium More or quote 1965. Hopefully they will give you some. They give you some special treatment or something like that. Okay, I just pinged the CEO this morning. Okay, and said, hey, a lot of my guys are coming over. You know, yep. Asia stock market besides Singapore, what's your take? Nope, not exciting. Okay, not just not exciting, it's probably dangerous. Okay, how do I watch your S&P 500 talk? Is deleted. You should watch it a few days earlier. I'll try to do reruns and something like that. Okay, where can I cost for? Oh yes, there's another fund called Dimensional Fund. The Dimensional Fund in Endowus, okay, I actually invest in Dimensional Fund as well, but I invested it through another company called Provident. If Endowus has it as well, yeah, it's also worth considering. Okay, Jerry Pang says that, oh shucks, Jeffrey Pang said that, I follow all your videos, your Kueh Lapis strategy works, love it. Okay, thank you. Any tips on rebalancing portfolio allocation? Sorry, rebalancing, I'll talk about it in another video, but the one is a bit kung fu, a lot higher, okay? If you haven't learned the basics, it'll be quite difficult. Not for long, Money Hour will be launched OA in March. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Okay. I think Money Hour, yeah, okay. Can we find past Premium More 1965? Where Premium More past 1965 top? I think I've got one or two still in Premium More channel. You go and look for either Premium More or premiummore.sg, and please remember follow the page. Okay. What else? Okay, I'm trying to catch every question. Can keep this video. I just joined and didn't see the front part. Allah, Amber, what a waste. Okay, I'll try to do it. Try to keep for 24 hours or 40 hours. Okay. Can you share algorithm apps that you share on just on Tesla? The algorithm are self-run. Okay. I applied certain formulas and things like that. They one quite cheap, okay. Yes, they one quite cheap. Okay. They one quite cheap. Quite difficult to share. Go for basics first. For heaven's sake. Sue-Ann, you mentioned earlier on algorithm trading and choose Tesla, but can you explain more on this algorithm thingy? Oh, okay. This one I can share. There are certain strategies out there that has been time proven to make money. Okay, I'll just briefly talk about it, but I don't advise you to go into it. Okay, I don't advise you to go into it. I just explain to you what is it about. For example, there is an algorithm called the magic formula. The magic formula says this. Okay, I'll give you a concept, but don't bother trying to implement it because it's quite complicated. Okay, the formula says this: go to the universe of US stock market and only pick the large companies. Okay, there is market cap above $2 billion or something like that. From this group of companies, you filter out all the small companies, you keep large companies, and from this group of companies, large companies, you only apply those with you pick the top companies in terms of earnings. Okay, they call it price earnings ratio. You try to pick the lowest one. Okay, and then you apply another filter which is called return on equity, and you apply the filter as well. Okay, so you apply 3 filters. Okay, and that's called the magic formula. And then you buy the top 10, you rank them and buy the top 10 companies. 1 year later, you change again. Okay, 1 year later, you change again. So that's called magic formula. Not easy, not easy to implement. So I applied the magic formula. So last year, the magic formula has made me 61%. Okay, but it's not easy to implement. Okay, I say again. So it's not easy to implement, but one of the component, there are about 10 companies investing. One of it was Tesla. Okay, so Tesla got it. So anyway, you kind of know what I'm getting at is using algorithms to run. I've got some other algorithms as well. Don't dabble with that if you haven't get the basic formulas correct. Okay, so I don't want to confuse everybody. Let's go to other questions. God, how do I? Oh yes. What's your view of robo-advisor? I'm closely acquainted with endowers and I've got money inside. The rest of them, stash away, Scythe, I've surface understanding. I've been warned by my sister to hold back some of my very negative comments. So I'll hold back on my negative comments, okay?
Don't even say it's negative.
Okay, okay, don't even say it's negative, sorry. Okay. Where else? Is someone asking 4.6 is achievable by one person, or husband and wife and team? Conceptually, it's even possible for one person, theoretically, but it's nearly impossible to even make 10 million by 65 alone. I got an article called 10M65. Just Google my name and 10M65 will come out. But however, the strategy I thought was 4M65 as a couple. Okay, so for one person, it's theoretically possible to make 2M65. Okay, I already hit 1M65 at 48 already. I have an article called 1M48A. If you Google my name, or just type 1M48A, it's in English and Chinese. Both articles are available. Okay. Yes, Heather, I hope that answered a question. Shucks, do I miss? Oh God. Okay. Should I pay back HDB loan to 2.5% OA or invest in S&P 500? Try to do both. You know, there's maybe a balance. It's not so binary, right? Okay. Also, it depends on whether you structure yourself properly and ask yourself whether are you a really investor kind of person, right? So if you are not, okay, then maybe consider the 2.5%, especially when nearer to 55 years old. Will you share the top 10 companies for 2022 that spit out the magic formula? Absolutely not. Yeah, absolutely not. Okay, because the formula is quite dynamic. We need to. There's a certain ratio to buy in. It's very complex. Okay, so I wouldn't go into. Just do the basics first, for heaven's sake, right? Just do the basics first. Okay, you make you a lot of money. You'll be very rich already. No, don't put 10M65 plus 1. I don't have an article there today. Just Google 10M65. The article is there. Okay. What's the next question? Okay. Jonathan, at 55 years old, you have more money than. If you have more money than FRS in OA and SA, should we consider increase the ERS or set aside FRS and let the rest money earn SA interest? Okay. As an annuity, if you got lots of money, I suggest that consider, especially when you have long time horizon, life expectancy, then CPF Life, the higher tier one, which is called enhanced retirement sum, which is today at $279,000, is actually quite a good option. Okay, But for me, I don't like it because I think I'm very good in investment elsewhere. So I just have the basic, and I think it's enough for me. Okay. Yes. Shucks, I missed some question here. Mr. Lu, Jess, my son is interested in studying economics. Is it good to study economics in NUS? I studied economics in NUS. Okay, but that was 1990. No, 1990.
You graduated in 1997.
I graduated in 1997, so I entered in 1997. So it's many, many, many years ago. I don't know NUS how it has changed. NUS is now a very good school globally, but during my time, I think it's too xiong. I think that if it's possible, consider if it has interest in economics, study overseas. It's much more, especially US, good US university, a lot more alive. What N leverage annuity? I don't know what's that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's that. Okay? My SA account has passed FRS and SRS. Oh shucks. Any other ways I can reduce tax? Well, I'm not a good tax. Consultant on this. Okay, but if you have companies, it's possible to adjust tax burdens across two to maximize it legally, minimize the tax burden, optimize it. I think that's the right word to use. Okay, I'm trying to find which ticker do you buy for S&P 500. Go to my Telegram channel, ask the question. There's a lot of people eager to answer this question. Is it safer to sell stocks right now? When I buy stocks, I hold it for a long period of time, at least 20, 30 years, okay? And let it compound. That's how the power of compounding, please, the power of compounding works in such a way that with time and high return rate, you'll go exponentially up, okay? Did you all miss my do I need to do it again? Maybe I'll do it again, okay? For those people who miss my super calculator, this only works on iPhone calculator and those Casio calculator. Doesn't work on Android phone for some reason, okay? If you want to find out how much something will compound in 30 years, and let's say it gives you 10%, you type 1.10, and you press times 2 times, you press equal, second year, third year, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 17 times. You put in 1 million becomes 17 million. You put 100,000 becomes 1.7 million. Okay? Yeah. So I told you the magic formula right just now is it returns anything between 15 to 20%. If it's 20%, it will be some phenomenal number. So it'll be 1.20, okay, times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 237 times. So if I put in 100,000, you become 23 million point 7. That's the power of compounding. That's why a lot of people like to do this buy, sell thing. Find an asset that compounds ferociously and hold it there and let it compound. You become very, 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 very rich in time to come. Okay, I have a fund manager who does incredible investment. His portfolio, huge mega fluctuation, but it returns 30 to 40%. Okay, 30 to 40%. I just give you what it means by 30 to 40%. Let's say take a middle of the road at 35%, 1.35 times. Watch, that's how powerful compounding is. 2 years, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In 10 years, return 20 times. 13, 14, 15. Sorry. One more time. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Sorry, that is 20%. 1.35 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 years, it will give you 400 times a year. You put 1 million, become 400 million. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. In 30 years time, if you put in 1 million, become 8 billion. 8 billion, I'm not kidding you. Of course, nobody's going to put in $1 million, right? Okay. So I'm telling you right now, the power of compounding is so ferocious. Can you appreciate the power of compounding right now? Why do I layer this thing? I'm not keen. First of all, I layer all this to teach everybody to build a firm foundation. But on top of that, when I build this layer, I start building all these top layers with all these high return rates, a high fluctuation, high risk investment, so that all I need is one of them to hit jackpot and I'm done. If the wind blows and smash them all away, it's okay. I still have bottom layer. I'm coaching you guys to do and enjoy this wealth building know-how. Can you see that? Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's why compounding is the 8 wonders of the world. I share in my 4M65 talk, right? It's the 8 wonders of the world. Yes. I some discounted Singtel CPF share. Dividends, not so much. Should I sell and put back money in a CPF? Wah, piang eh. You hold your shares for so long. 1997 until now. There was a senior executive that came and see me. Very senior. Ex-senior executive. He says that, what should I do with my Singtel shares? It was just a few days ago. I say this, for every 10 units you have, if I'm in your position, I will sell 8. And I'll keep 2 for sentimental reason, because we worked there for so many years. The 8, deploy them into asset that compound. I have nothing against Singtel. Singtel is a great company. Yes, I've served inside and he has taken care of me for 20 years. But I think the heydays are over. It doesn't compound. Yeah, okay. But it's still a great company. It's a dividend stock kind of thing. But telco across the world have been hit terribly. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Lord, Mr. Lu. Okay. Wait, I'm trying to see. Where can I watch S&P 500 talk? You try and see whether my YouTube channel have some of them. For those people who just came in or missed out, shucks, what's that? You can go to my YouTube channel 1M65YT plus 1. 1M65 YT for YouTube plus 1, and please follow the page, okay? Some Singapore stocks, should I sell them and invest in S&P 500? I cannot tell you to do that. I can tell you why Singapore stock sucks. My Singapore stock talk was given just 2 days ago. The video is still there. Okay, just go and watch it on my Premium More channel. Can one put in cash at OA at each 70 plus? I don't know, Joseph. I'm not so sure about that. Okay, I suspect can if you have still voluntary housing refund to do. Okay, yes. I 55 years old. I fulfill my FRS. Is there any loss if I do housing refund? Well, voluntary housing refund. You can do it anytime. Okay. And get 2.5%, you put it there, and when you're past 55, you can take out anytime you want. So, Mr. Lu, Shen, if I am holding to Singapore stocks and which I've lost so much, I've lost money, so it's no longer worth it to wait and hold it out, right? I cannot tell you where to buy or sell. I can give you the reasons why Singapore stocks is not so good generally. I don't know which stocks you're holding. I can tell you why S&P 500 is a good place to go, and I can tell you why you should, put money in your OA and SA. Beyond that, you gotta decide for yourself. Okay, I cannot tell you what you should do and what you should not do. Okay, this is precisely why I'm doing this talk and why I tell you guys I'm very serious. You need to like and share this page, so more people see it. I cannot. It's very emotional. When you see those questions coming in, Mr. Lu, I lost so much money. I listened to this person. I listen to that person. I go and do this thing, do that thing. I miss out on so much money. I listen to a financial advisor. I listen to an insurance agent. I listen to a broker. I listen to my auntie's father's uncle. That kind of thing. And I lost so much money. Pain. That's why I'm more emotional sharing about this whenever I'm helping B with her handbags. Okay, Mr. Lu, I'm using CPF to pay a housing loan. Can we pay a partial loan from our CPF and what? And slowly buy out the loan? I say before, though, it's not very wise to use your CPF to pay a housing loan. The money in your CPF earns 2.5% return. Your housing loan, if it's from the bank, it only costs you 1 point something percent. You actually make money from the interest difference. So don't be a rush to pay back. Use cash to pay up a housing loan if you can. Okay. Did I miss out any questions from here? If we buy the S&P 500 index, just sleep on it or monitor and switch here and there every now and then. Benjamin and I had a near conflict on this topic before, because he monitors my algorithms and monitors my shares and things like that, right? So he's supposed to watch over all my stocks and shares, and then he doesn't report the numbers to me. He's supposed to report numbers to me daily, and then one long time he just ignore, especially when I travel, right? So I give one good one to him, but he said something right. He said, "Papa, isn't your strategy supposed to only monitor them once a month, or once a month you see where there's a need to rebalance? Then why are you asking me to report to you every day? For S&P 500, you're supposed to hold on to them for 10, 20, 30 years. Why do you need to monitor them frequently?" Right? I hope that answered the question. Mr. Lu, how to get 2 times 6,000 job when if there's a limit of CPF contribution? Okay. I cannot tell you how you should find a job, but how you find 2 jobs is up to you to negotiate. But I think more or less employers now are a lot more flexible with different kind of working arrangement. Given that now you can work from home. I'm an employer myself. Okay. If someone comes to me and say that, "Mr. Lu, I'll work for you, half the time I'll take a lower pay job, but I'll do this on night, I'll work for you whatsoever, or I'll work on weekend whatsoever, and I'm able to contribute different kind of arrangement for you," I'm perfectly okay. Yeah. So it's up to you to negotiate with your employer. Okay. Is there a way to contribute CPF that we don't know? I already taught them all to you guys. So you keep watching my video, you learn some. Do you think the government will increase CPF interest rate this year? I don't think the government will ever increase the CPF interest rate anymore. It's very high already. Everybody is worrying the reverse, whether the government will reduce the CPF. Most of the MNC does not allow moonlighting. Don't work for MNC then, right? Okay. If you consider Singtel MNC, that's not true. They actually allow. I've actually seen a lot of MNC actually allow flexible working arrangements. Okay. Vivian Ho, we bought a BTO 5 years ago and took up a HDB loan which is funded from our OA. What are the steps that we should do to obtain 1965? Should we take a bank loan to refinance first, followed by returning the money we took from OA, then transfer SA? If you take a view that the bank interest rate is like it's going to be still lower than the HDB loan rate, then I think there's some wisdom in probably taking a bank loan. Okay. Then that is one way to look at it. Then you use cash or you use your OA to pay for a loan, because the interest, don't be a rush to pay the housing loan. Okay. Yeah. Can share your Telegram channel? Yes, I already shared. How many times must I say it? Okay, wait. The Telegram channel code is 1M65TG+1. Okay, 1M65TG+1. By the way, the premium more one is also PREMTG+1. All the photos are loaded there. You can see a lot of exciting photos there, but we nowadays seldom post photo on premium more. For self-employed, if we hold 2 jobs, can we contribute 2 times 37,000? Yes, you can. Okay, yes, you can. Okay, for the self-employed or business owner, try to balance between the tax impact of your company tax burden versus your personal tax burden. Your tax consultant or your finance manager or your accountant should be able to tell you which is optimal level to balance. Okay. What other questions are there? If I fully pay a housing loan with CPF, SA remax out 190, what should I do? Then consider consider seeking higher returns in other channels with other assets. Okay, is it okay to contribute 2,000 yearly to my kids' SA? Yeah, you know, max it out all the way 60,000. That's what I do. Okay, but that's my view. Is SIA a good counter to invest in if there's a travel and hospitality recover in 2022? I say for the 278 times, don't pick stocks. Don't pick stocks. It's very dangerous. Okay, but don't pick stocks. Okay, I don't. If I can't do it, I don't see why many of you guys can do it. Okay. Yes, we always have this urge to go and to punt. Okay, don't. Okay. Yes. Okay. Last one or two questions before I call it a day. They're very strange quotes. Okay. Sorry. Yes. Okay. Can explain property correction. No, I think property prices was going like that, right? Then there was a hike on the bull run for this 1 year. I think a property correction will probably go down somewhere to where it was and like that. So it was like that. I think that's where it will go. This is my guess. Okay, cool. Can share calculator using your iPhone again? Okay. Try this. A lot of people miss this part. Okay, I will go to the iPhone calculator again. How to do compounding. Okay, you need iPhone calculator or a normal Casio, normal that kind of calculator. You cannot do Android calculator. Android calculator don't work. To see what you get from a 5% return over 30 years, you do this, or 20 years. You put 1.05. You press times 2 times. Then you press equal to the number of years. Okay, so the first equal is second year already. So I see 30 years, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So in 30 years time, a 5% return will give you 4.3 times. Okay, 4.3 times. It is compounding. That's the power of compounding. So it is something that gives you 15% return, like a Nasdaq, which I know I haven't give a talk on that, but Nasdaq is something I believe in. It's about 15% return. So you press times 2 times, it gives you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 66 times. So you put $1 million inside, it will return you $66 million in 30 years time with huge fluctuation inside. So you cannot invest in this kind of instrument without a firm foundation. So I told you about my fund manager, some incredible guy, right? He can return 35%. Wow, say man, can't see young. Okay. So if you put, let's say every $1 million you put inside in 20 years time, you put times 2 times, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just 20 years time, you become half a billionaire. 400 million. Scary, right? Yeah, I think he's very well to do now. Super. Okay, yes. Where to buy S&P 500? Willow Zheng, can you please ask that question in my Telegram group? Okay, go to my Telegram group and ask that question. Okay, because I cannot give recommendation here. Just go to 1M65TG plus 1. 1M65TG plus 1. That's a long one. Okay. Cool, everybody. So now we have got, I hope you find tonight's talk useful. Okay, I hope you find tonight's talk useful. Chai Ling, thank you. I hope you find tonight's talk useful. And I hope that, you find my predictions, you will find my predictions, helpful to you. The underlying theme of the prediction is not for you to go and punt, okay? It's for you to go and know how to react, okay, to the markets, okay, and know what to react. So I hope that you funds are welcome. I learned a lot from you, okay. And if you find this useful, please remember to to share this video as well. After this, you can share this video. I'm not going to delete it for maybe this one is this one today. I'm not sharing any product, so you can hold it there and share it. And very importantly, digest it and hope that this one would help to avoid some of the heartaches that I get this almost on a daily basis. Some of the questions. Cool. Okay. So today is the first, second, third. Wow. In the next few days time, we'll do if there's a live, I'll do a short one. Okay. Audrey Xiao compounding calculator. Okay. Oh, yep. Yes. Thank you. Okay. I will try to do short one because we're preparing for our next travel to Europe. When in Europe, I hopefully whenever BE does those product sharing, if you remember what we do, then I will come in and share a little bit at the end of the session, or whenever she takes a break, I'll quickly jump in and share with you some interesting thoughts. I'll tell you the truth, the things I can share you is almost infinite. Almost infinite. So every session, when there's a live session, I'll try to give you a bit of flavor. Except this is now very organized, got slides, everything like that. But if you're when we go to Europe now, there'll be a lot of handbags, which is what 1M65 is all about. Sorry, which is what Premium Mall is all about. Then whenever there's time, I'll try to I'll try to come in and share a bit about what I'm good at. Other time I go to help my wife. Mr. Lu, I like your kueh lapis. What is average compounding per year? I think over a long period of time, I think S&P 500 returns between 8 to 12%. Okay, so I tend to take a lower bound just to save. But S&P 500 last year, COVID till now, has returned nearly 60%. So it's very high. Okay, Mr. Lu, your Telegram channel, just go to 1M65TG plus 1. 1M65TG plus 1. Okay, yes, and then you'll get it. Okay. So YouTube, got to pardon me. There's okay. I'll try to save this channel on YouTube as well. Okay. Can recommend you a fund manager? Cannot, because the risk ultra high. The risk ultra high, and it's only for AI. I think the net worth need to be in a few $1 million to invest in the fund or something like that. It's quite the requirements are quite high, and the chance of losing a lot of money is also very high, because you will expect high return. This is a high volatility, very high volatility. Okay. What is this? The compound interest in S&P 500 get reinvested. S&P 500 is a compounding one. The dividends not so much. So don't bother about the dividends reinvestment. Okay. Good. Thanks for Vivian. Thanks for sharing, Mr. Lu. Thanks, B, for allowing us to share. Okay. Thanks, B. Sorry, B is now taking a good break before we chong. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So this is we gotta bring the boss back. Yeah. Thank you for allowing the channels to use.
Okay, no problem. Okay, more than happy to do so. Okay, because these few days not selling back, so it's a good break for me. Okay. So I pass the time to Mr. Lu, okay? Sharing good stuff, okay? Hope you all like it.
Yeah.
So when it's time for me to go back to selling handbags, right? Please support me, okay? Yeah.
Okay. Now I take up all the time. Next time she will take up 80% of the time. Please support her business, okay? As much as I've tried to do what I can to help you guys. Please support her business. Yeah. So we're gonna chong Europe again in a few days. This time around, the first 1 week is critical, because if you're rushing in for Chinese New Year delivery, you gotta be really early, order it really early. Anyone of you any interesting thing that you all want B to order, you all can send a direct request to her right now. Okay.
Actually, every time you all say that you all need to rush for a certain like a Chinese New Year or certain day or things like that, I'm very worried, yeah, because a lot of things can happen for logistic and stuff like that. So yeah, so this trip is a very kanchong trip, very rush for time. Yeah, so I hope I don't disappoint people. Yeah.
Someone said, Mr. Lu, you haven't shared your secret of slimming down. I shared many times already. Yeah, I shared many times already. Yeah, okay. We'll find another time when we're more casual to share. I'm out of breath today. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay,
It's not moving, is it?
yeah, this one is below. I don't know
Oh,
why
I
that.
see.
So it's
Okay.
yeah. So that's YouTube. Yeah. Okay, with this, no, thank you for attending today's talk. Okay, thank you for sharing this channel. You know.
No, it's Luo.
Yeah. Thanks, B. Always nice to see your beautiful face is glowing. She's like wonderfully enjoying herself. Have you done your nails?
Yes, today I just did my nails.
Okay.
I'm all ready.
For Chinese New
Chinese New
Year.
Year one.
Yeah, Chinese New Year nails. Okay, she's wonderfully enjoying herself, recuperating everything. I'm the one that is like a hamster on a wheel, preparing all the slides and material, working like crazy, you know, and then conducting a lot of my business meetings and things like. Need to make more money to buy bags from me. I'll try my best. Okay, yeah, I'll try my best. Thank you. I've also got sound too. Thanks
Yes.
for yeah.
Jennifer. Thanks, Jennifer.
Yes. Okay. Start my own Facebook page. I know if I start my own Facebook page, it will take 10 years before I reach the audience of Premium More. So I don't bother to do it. Yeah. It will take 10 years. Yeah.
I can always share with him, you know. Share the Facebook page with him.
Facebook page on Premium More does got 200 over 1,000 followers, you know. On the new one got 20 over 1,000, you know. My YouTube own YouTube channel, after working on it for 1 over years, only got 4 over 1,000 followers. Can you see how tough is it to grow audience? It's very difficult to grow audience. So I don't want to waste my effort. Just you know, you all can join the YouTube channel. Yeah, it's very xiong. Why we don't record
No,
on your live?
why they don't receive notification of the live?
You don't? Oh, okay, this is very important. In order to get notification of live, oh, this is very important. Shucks. Okay, your one notification is very important. Let's say, okay, I'm trying to go into this one. This is a very important thing. Oh, shucks. How do
Why
I?
can you use mine?
No, I can't. You have to go. Okay, let's use. Let's use OCBC. Okay. Let's say you're a Premium More channel. Okay. Shucks. Okay, let's say this is Premium More channel. This is OCBC. This Premium More channel. To get notification of my talks. Okay. You see. Imagine this Premium More channel. Then there's this three dot there. Can you see 3 dot there? 3 dot right. You click already. This thing comes out. It says follow. You click follow. Okay. Yeah, you click follow, and then this thing will come out. It will say live video highlight. Okay, then you click the highlight and you say all notification, and then you click all notification for all of them, whether I post photo or whatever. News feed, you put it at the highest favorite. Okay, then with this you will never miss my thing. Also, Facebook will want you to pay, want us to pay to alert you guys. So again, you go to okay, let's now I go, instead of going OCBC, go UOB. Okay, I go UOB Bank. Let's say this is a Premium More channel, Premium More, Premium.sg. Go to both. Okay, sorry. There's 3 dots. There's 3 dot here. Can you see 3 dot here? You come out already, and you click follow. Okay, then you go to the 3 dot there again and you click following. Then all the options are there. Okay, then for live video you click all notification. Then for video you click all notification. For photo you click all standard. And then for what is that? The first one?
Post.
For news, shucks.
Post.
Okay.
First one is
anyway,
post.
For all of them we click the highest. Can? Yeah, please do that. Okay, then you never miss our thing. Okay, I think in YouTube there's also there's a bell there that you can click as well. Then you will always get alert. I'll be doing more of this thing. Cool.
This which one is this? 1 or 2?
This Facebook 1, this Facebook 2.
Okay.
Okay, you can't because we're admin to the page.
No. You want to see the message, right? You're not receiving a message.
Oh yeah. You're right. Okay. You go to here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. So make sure you turn on all the notification. I have a few topics more I need to share. Your insurance. Why so many people bleed their life out for insurance? I need to cover the topics on insurance. Yeah, that one is a big topic. I don't go best to do it. That's already. Okay. Yeah. No energy to do it already. Okay. Everything I do, the serious one I need to do one set of slides. You ask me how much time I spend on the slides. Xiong, you know. Yeah, xiong. Yeah. So and then I've got to coach your what's the difference between the two Facebook page? It's a long story. So we have Facebook one which is premiummall.sg. One day for some reason premium.sg just disappeared. Yeah, so we set up Premium Mall, okay, and try to ask a lot of people to come over. So for heaven's sake, those people at premium.sg, please also follow Premium Mall, okay? Because one day premiummall.sg could just disappear again, which I don't know why. Then you miss out on all this financial talk, okay? And all the great handbags. Then Premium Mall, we set it up. Then one fine day, premiummall.sg came back for no reason as well.
So we don't know what happened, okay? Yeah.
So we don't know why it disappeared and we don't know why it come back. So therefore now we got two, okay? So now let's explain why we got this patch-out problem right now. Yeah, and I'm trying to get as many people to follow both pages so that, you know, if one page goes down, you still have the other. So premiummall.sg and Premium Mall, okay? Yes. Yeah, it's a very serious one. I keep now.
We got to read a lot of screens. Yeah, so sometimes, you know, when I'm presenting a bags, right, I tend to miss out, you know, comments and stuff like that. I don't know about you.
Now I got 3 screens and one of the screens does also have a 4th screen. And I got slides 5 screen. I got people talk on there like that. Okay, good. Okay. So anyway, so thank you for spending your New Year night with us. I hope that we have as much as B try to sell your things, and we really appreciate your supporting her business for the last 1 year. Okay, I hope that what I shared with you will be life changing. Mine is a movement, hers is a business. Movement says that you got to spread the movement. Okay, spread movement and impact other lives. Okay, what I've done for you is meant to change your life, and you felt that if your life has changed, please do me this favor, impact other lives as well. Okay, I didn't ask anything in return. Nothing. Okay, nothing. Nothing in return. Just spread the word. Okay, just spread the word and help other people so that their lives will be impacted positively. Good. Okay, with that, thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, we'll try to see you in 2 nights time. Tomorrow Sunday night.
Happy New Year.
Give me a break. Yeah. Okay, I'll try to share something exciting. I'll post on on the Facebook page to tell what topics I'll be sharing if I organize it well. Because we're gonna fly on the 4th. Yeah, and we have this trip. I have my jet lag haven't overcome yet. Need to go again. Yeah, okay. For those people on YouTube. You want to join our Telegram page? Just go to Telegram and look for Lu1M65. Lu1M65. Okay. All right. Good. Good night, everybody. It's a pleasure having this session with you guys. Okay. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. This year will be a good year for everybody. Let's work towards a good year. Okay. Whether it's a good year or not, a lot depends on you. Not so much what happens out there. You can make it good. For us, 2020 was the best year of our life. Okay, the best year of our life. It was fun with our kids and enjoy a great time together. Yeah. Can I gossip a bit, B?
About
you?
Why?
Why do you look so round in that? Why does B look so round in the camera? Does she look very round? She's very thin, you know, but she looks very round, look pui like that in the face. Look at
I think it's the angle.
My face looks thinner than yours, you know.
I think angle.
Why your face looks so round? Does your face look very round?
Round is good, right?
Yeah, but you're already so thin. Does the face look very round? Yeah. So I gotta gossip a bit.
Maybe I put on weight.
I don't know. Good night, Chris. Good night, Xiaokun. Good night, Ping Ping.
Good night.
Marian, sorry, who? Wendy Angel, Josephine, good night. Okay. Yes. Joe say yes. Okay, thank you very much.
My face is the first place I put on weight. Yeah, so maybe during these few
Stanley.
days, there are
Fu
back
Xiang.
good food, Yeah, put on the face.
Jessie, good night to you too. Yeah, Gina, good night to you. Esther, good night to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, very near screen. Yeah, happiness. Good night to you, Kawai. It's good to have you all
See
attend.
that one? I don't look so round, right? These two look very round because of the angle, right? Take a look. Can you compare? It's the angle.
Sama.
Yeah, no, that screen looks thinner.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. It can't be my wife looks so round. Yeah, she's very thin, I know cannot thin, but she looks so round. Mine look very sharp. But recently I put on weight. Shit, 1 kilo is terrible, man. I'm desperately trying. Cannot again. I've been running like nobody's business for the last few days. 1 hour a day. Trying to burn it off. Okay, Sama, good night to you. Jennifer, good night to you.
Yeah.
Okay, Vivian, good night to you too.
Good night.
Okay, Diane, good night with you.
有福气，谢谢。
Sashimi, good night to you. Andrew, good night to you too. Yes, good night.
Yes, Joe. Last time I do live stream, I'm very shy. Now with more practice, right? A bit more 窄.
Next time I see on the left, she said. Yeah. I think you look slimmer than before. Oh yeah, me look slim now tremendously, yes.
I lost about let me think. I lost about 10 kilos. Yeah. But my face, right, baby fats here don't
Still very pretty. Okay.
Baby fats still don't go away.
Okay, she's gonna go 50 in 1.5 weeks time. Yes. We should have a big bash.
1.5. It's been 1 week.
1 week?
Yeah, 你今天几号？
Oh yeah, 1 week's time.
Yeah,
Shucks.
1 week.
I already bought a present already, I already bought a present already, Don't you allow it, Yeah.
On the day itself, I'll ask for one more.
This is too much. I bought you haven't shown you the one. I show you a present, Andy. Okay. Are you gonna bring it to Europe? Yes. Oh, lost 10 kilo. How she does it?
Tired on photo showing bags. Yes.
Yes. Can't lock off. Here can't lock off. Here carrying a conversation. So cute. Okay. So the 10 kilo. Her loss is incidental. Mine is intentional. Her loss is because I skipped breakfast, so she got nothing to eat. So she slimmed down as a result. Where I am intentional. Yeah. Okay. Big diamond.
Nobody bring me for lunch.
Joe want to spoil market. No, it's
yeah.
not big diamond. It's not big diamond. Yeah, I'll show you what I bought for her. Me and Kate Lou. Lose 10 kilo. Wow, that's great. How you do? I wish I can do that too. I can. It's not impossible. It can be done. Good night, Luz. Best of Benjamin. A wonderful family team. Yes.
Thank
good night to everybody. All right. Good night to everybody. It's a great night spent here. It's great to have you guys join us for. Yeah.
What is you did IF? What's IF?
Intermittent fasting.
Oh yes.
Yes. Intermittent fasting. Wonderful thing.
So what happened is that Lou skipped his breakfast, then so I missed my breakfast, because he didn't bring me for breakfast. So I, unintentionally skipped my breakfast. So it becomes intermittent fasting for me. So because of that, I lost 10 kg. Yeah. So without doing anything.
I slim down 1 kilo, do intermittent fasting. Was it on my advice, Hong Kong HK Dolly? Yes, I might still intermittent fasting. A lot less than that. Recently, I tamjia. Ever since the kids came over to Europe, wow, they eat, I also eat. Yeah. Okay, which means don't eat breakfast.
No, basically, you got to explain the concept of intermittent fasting.
Can I do a proper session on intermittent fasting? Okay, I'll do a proper session, and then after that, I'll give a talk. Why don't I do that properly on the next session? I'll do half finance, half intermittent fast, half on slimming down. Yeah, from what time to what time don't eat? Just eat breakfast. Eat 12 o'clock and then last meal 8, 9 o'clock. Sure lose weight.
168 fasting. What is 168 fasting?
Oh, you lose 10 kilo. HK Dolly. 16-8 fasting.
Oh, yeah. 16-8 fasting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Good night, Jeannie.
Oh,
Yes.
no need. Dolly said no need.
Only what?
No need to do the talk for the intermittent fasting.
No, some people asking lah. Google also can really. A lot of people asking. Need to be more convincing.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday in advance. Okay, another section
Thank
with
you.
us. See, got people want to ask. Yeah, just eat within 6 hours. Yes, conceptually yes, but I think, yeah. Okay, we'll try again, right? Anything we can. I tell you, one of my greatest joy is whenever we can add value to people's life changing, right? I told you all, I went US University and got smitten by this change the world thing, right? Yeah, I'll talk more about it. Okay, change the world thing. So if slimming can change the world, I also don't mind sharing. Okay. How come my screensaver got so funny picture coming out? Okay.
Where did you get that
Yeah,
from?
where they're coming from? Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Good. Okay. I'll do a session on intermittent fasting. Do I snack? I snack a lot. Yeah, snack within those eating hours.
But his snack is very healthy. He takes only nuts and fruits. Yes.
Yeah, pistachio. Yes.
And a lot of grapes.
And a lot of grapes. A lot of grapes. Yeah, a lot of grapes. Okay, Europe grapes are much cheaper. Ask it, come back Singapore, one bunch like that, $18. Yeah,
In Europe, it's only about €2, right?
2-3 euros. Yeah.
Yeah.
Walao. We're going back soon. So join us in Europe. Okay. Yeah. For those people who don't know intermittent fasting. Okay. I like potato chip, but I die. I like potato chip. Esther, potato chip is killing you. Can kill you. Cannot. I still eat chips, cakes, and dessert. Really, Dolly? Wow. Okay. Love your kueh lapis investment structure. I hope that will change your life also. Okay. Cool. I just checked CPF. Nice to see such big check. Good. Okay. Cut carbo and cut sugar is key. Yes, I also did that. Yes. Okay. Yeah, be careful with grapes. High glycemic acid. My friend said intermittent fasting not suitable for diabetic patient because they are insulin.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
Probably, yeah. So you gotta see what works as well. Li Chu is 1865 TG plus 1, not GT plus 1. TG plus 1.
What's dry fast and what's wet fast?
I don't know what's dry fast and wet fast. How long will you be in Europe? A month or so? Yeah. Siong. I go back Europe always big heavy heart. Yeah. I do HIIT past 1 year. Now do Tabata every. I don't want Tabata. HIIT I know. I cannot. We're too old for it. HIIT high intensive training.
Yeah. HIIT will
Can
kill me.
Yeah, will kill us. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Not everybody can do intermittent fasting. Consult a doctor. Okay. Cool. All right. Good. Okay. Time to sleep, guys. It's almost 11:45. I might do a short walk downstairs just to burn off a little bit. Okay. So can ask the questions 2 days later. I'll do another talk. Then you ask. Okay. So we can benefit more people with a question. Okay. At least school, you're very welcome. Okay. Yes. Okay. Good night. Okay. Good night. Okay. With this YouTube, I'm gonna turn off YouTube first. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. Okay.